Yo, man. We are back, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. This is Rob the Man Media, baby. Back with another live, man. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know it's Friday. Y'all see me in the barbershop chair, man. Just being ready to chop it up with y'all, man. I'm getting ready to lay the background out and everything. Building the studio. So, man, I got the barbershop chair. So I'm about to give y'all a different feel, different look coming soon, man. Just be patient. Cause we got you. But this is Rob the Man Media, baby. Back with another one, man. We finna get into the CU versus Arizona pre-game. What I'm looking at, how I see this game being playing out, what's my prediction, and I'm gonna even get my key players and dark horses today. I don't got the church fit on today. You know what I'm saying? I just got a nice little dress shirt on. What's wrong with that, man? Just saying. But hey, we finna get into it. But first, the first thing before we do this, before we get into it, man, I want to say this. Shout out to all the veterans that's in the building. Shout out to any active duty or any veteran that's in the building. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Um, Blessings to you guys. But man, I just want to say that before we get this thing started, man. Appreciate all the veterans in the building for making this possible for us, man. For making it possible for us. But hey, we here, right? We get into this weekend. Expectations, Arizona, CU. I haven't really been talking about it all week, so man, let's talk about it. We finna get into it today. All right. Earl, the key things, right? This is Colorado's last home game, right? Let's just get that out the way. Um, it's Missouri. I said Missouri. I'm looking at something else. Sorry. It's Colorado's last home game. So, 18 players gonna play their last home game at Colorado. They won't have any eligibility. So we gotta take that into something. So with that being said, will Coach Prime do everything possible to win this game? And that's the question of the day. Will Coach Prime do whatever he can to win this game by all costs and all means? I don't care if we can't run the ball. You got to get some attempts. I don't care if our offensive line sucks. You got to make it do what they do. Some way, somehow, you got to try to come up with this victory. And that's just the matter, the truth of the matter. You can say whatever you want to say, right? Everybody know all the deficiencies. So don't come up here asking about deficiencies because we already know what they are. What can we do differently with the offensive line? The offensive line, it is what it is. Can you scheme up plays to help us be successful? That's all we need to know. It ain't about this. It ain't about that. Can you execute on offense to score enough points to beat Arizona? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. And that's what we're going to find out this weekend. So for me, when I look at this game, right, offensive-wise, put your foot on the gas pedal and don't let up. Put your foot on the gas pedal and don't let up. Defensively, be aggressive. Don't sit back. Don't wait. Just go out there and be aggressive. I listen. What this defense has done the last couple of weeks has been progress. But will we see progress from the offense? Can we see things get better on the offensive end? How about a little bit more motion, right? Give more motion to make the defense react, to make the defense have to do something. And now, what I really want to see is what has Pat Sherman added to this offense, knowing knowing you're the person calling plays. So what have you done to help this offense? And that's what we're going to find out. Because everybody in this game on CU's sideline has something to prove, whether you want to agree or disagree. Everybody on that sideline got something to prove. You got 3 games to get it done. 3. So, with that being said, what are you going to do with these 3 games? What are you going to do with them? You got 3 games. You just got to win 2 of the 3 games to get in. 2 out of 3 games get you into the bowl. Coach Prime, they're looking to get you to a bowl game. You got to win at least 2 of them. All 3, that's love. But you got to win 2 of them. All right? Defensively, who is going to match up with number 4? Who's going to match up? I don't want to mess his name up. Who's going to match up with number 4? That's the interesting question of the week, right? And I've heard, some people say you put the secondary corner on them. I've heard some people say you put Travis on them. But what is my opinion on this fact? The way they like to throw the ball up to him and make it into a jump ball situation. Give me 1 second. All right. The way you do with number 4, right? And they want to throw jump balls. They want to throw fade routes. They want to do this. They want to do that, right? Me, I'm putting Travis Hunter on them. I'm just being honest. I'm putting Travis Hunter on them because when you go into jump ball situations, I would rather have Travis Hunter versus Cormani, right? Cormani's going to start the other corner. And there's nothing wrong with Cormani, right, in this situation. But I would rather have number 12 versus number 4, offense versus defense, right? That's what I'd rather see. Cormani, you got the other side, man. We gonna see, because Arizona is more of a pass first versus run first. Even though they have success in the running game, they are a pass first offense. So guess what? Our secondary, they're going to be tested this week. You can say whatever you want to say, but they are going to be tested this week because Arizona is a pass first offense. So we're going to find out what they're going to do. But you always know teams always do the opposite when they play CU. So will Arizona go out and try to run the ball more? We're going to have to find out. But guess what? We're about less than 24 hours from kickoff. And a lot of questions are going to be answered. And for CU, how personal is it for you with Taylor Upshaw saying what he's saying, this week? How personal is it? What's your motivation to go out there and play, right? Have some players quit? Have some players given up? Or are you motivated to get to a bowl game, right? Bowl game is the key. Whether the fact you know it or not, a bowl game is key for Colorado in this first year. It can be done. You got 3 games. 3. All you got to do is win 2 of them. And there is a possibility, right? Because no matter every game you go into, there's a possibility of you winning. Now, it's up to you. How bad do you want it? I got Colorado winning these next 2 games. And the last game is going to be tough. Last game at Utah, in Utah, right? It's not saying the Washington State game won't be tough in Washington State because Washington State is always a tough place to play in November. It always is. But when I look at the 2 possible games that you got, it's like this game is a do or die. You don't win this game, season might be over. Season might be over. Right? Because now you got to win on the road 2 games in a row to become bowl eligible. Now, that's not saying that you can't become bowl eligible with five wins. You can, right? But to guarantee you to get into a bowl game, you need 6 wins. So why not just come out there and do what you do? Now, what's probably going to happen is they're probably going to leave Travis Hunter on the island, right? If I had to tell you what they're going to do, right? You leaving Travis Hunter on the island by himself one-on-one. The other side, with Kamani, they're going to bracket that side with a safety over the top to always give him help. Now, the real question is, who is taking the tight end? Would that be Cam? Would that be Miles Slusher? Right? Who's going to take the tight end? Number 5, Montana, MLC. I don't think he's going to be I don't think he's going to be a factor in this game, right? The big time player, the big time people that they always throw to is the tight end, number 2, number 4. Those are the main 3 components of who they throw to. MLC, he's like a bag of relief, but hey, we're gonna find out. So that's just how I feel when it comes to the defensive side. Now, when you look at Arizona in total, right, they are good in the run, but they're not very good when it comes to the passing game, right? They play a lot of zone defense on the back end, so it gives teams opportunity to find open windows and pick them to pieces, right? So when you've seen Arizona lose on the season, it's because teams have been able to pass on them. But they stack up very, very well when it comes in the running game. But when it comes to the passing game, strictly the passing game, they struggle a lot in the passing game. Now they do get home and they do get sacks from time to time, and so the stats can be misleading, right? Just because you get sacks doesn't mean that your defense is always having success. It's just, when are you getting the sacks? Are you getting them in timely situations? You know, what I can say about Arizona, you know, their defense is similar to Colorado's defense, where it's a bend don't break, right? They give up plays, but when it's time to make key plays, Arizona makes those key plays, and that's what kept them into ball games a lot. So you look at Arizona, right? They're not good at versus the pass, but they're great against the run. They play a lot of zone. So hey, there's the keys to their defense, right? How will CU attack it? Will they see a lot of motion? Will we see a lot of motion to help our wide receivers get open? Who's going to be the core wide receivers out there, right? That I don't think that's talked about enough. Who's going to be the core wide receivers out there? Will we see a Miller, Travis, Weaver, Caleb? Or will we see a Mikey Harrison? Or will we see a Javon Antonio? Or will we see a J5, right? Who is going to be the core 4 wide receivers out there? That's still up in the air. In key situations, right? When it's 3rd down and short, who's going to be the wide receivers in there? That's what we need to know. You know, and those things that I really want to see, I really want to see get answers this weekend is, who do we put in key situations? Just pay attention, because I'm telling you might be surprised on keys downs, key situations, who's in the game at the wide receiver position. How much is Travis Hunter being utilized on offense? That's another key thing. So, hey, there's some answers that need to be answered, but we're going to see. We're going to find out, right? What wrinkles does Pat Shurmur bring this week that he didn't show last week? Or what wrinkles does he bring to this game to help elevate CU to get a victory? So we're going to find out. CU's defense must stop the run. They must stop the run. If you want to be successful in this game, you must stop the run. This one's going to blow your mind. But CU needs to make number 11, the quarterback, make decisions on the run. when their quarterback, their starting quarterback, number 11, gets outside the pocket and decides to throw the ball, he throws interceptions. He throws a lot of incomplete passes. He throws a lot of passes that's not catchable. So how do you get number 11 out of the pocket but contain him at the same time where he can't scramble? Because don't get me wrong, number 11, he can take off. And he can go get 10 to 15 yards on a run, on a scramble. But when it comes to him making decisions on the run as a passer, he struggles. So how do we get him into those opportunities where we're frustrating him, confusing him on the defensive end to get him to turn over the ball? Because it's been proven. He will turn it over if you get him an opportunity. Now, that backup quarterback, I like him a lot. I like him better than number 11. But number 11 is the one who starts. He is a smaller quarterback. So sometimes he struggles sitting behind that offensive line. And he likes to get out. But you got to contain number 11. You got to contain the running game. You get number 11 out and play action or anything like that outside, he struggles. He struggles. That's just the matter of what you see on tape and how you study the tape week in, week out. Those are the situations where he struggles at. So, hey, there it is. And last but not least, the key for the defense. You must tackle in space. Because Arizona is looking to get their players out in space, and you have to make those one-on-one tackles. You have to. So, hey, there's your keys for CU's defense, right? Stop the run. Make number 11 make plays outside of the pocket. And 3, must tackle in space. Those are my 3 keys for the defense. Offensive-wise, for CU to win, Xavier and Weaver, Zay and Travis must ball out for CU to win this game. If CU wants an opportunity to win this game, you're going to need Zay or Travis to ball out this game. And it's not saying that the other wide receivers can't get it done. But where we at this time, of the season, you're going to need your big-time players to step up in big-time games. I'm just saying. You know the running backs. They're how much are the running backs going to give you in a running game, right? Now, what I will say to you, where I've seen Arizona struggle is they struggle with running backs coming out of the backfield making plays. They struggle at that. It's on film. It's been noticed. Can we dial up getting our running backs in space to be aggressive? This game is going to be all on, can our receivers produce this weekend on offense? I get it. We need to run the ball. We can say it till our face turn blue. But what I'm going to say to you is, it has been proven week in and week out that we just ain't going to run the ball. No matter if we say, hey, man, you need to run the ball, just run the ball for balance, to make the defense do something, to make the defense respect you, to make people feel like they just can't tee off on you. We can say this week in and week out, and it just ain't happening. So, hey, I'm just going to take a different approach with it. Our wide receivers need to be the best players on the field on Saturday. That's what I'm gonna leave it up to. Our wide receivers need to be best on the field. Point blank, period. You can't say, I ain't even gonna count the offensive line. I'm taking the offensive line and running backs out the game. This game is gonna come down to 2 and the receivers. How do you want it? You want to fight, or do you want to go home? And see, the problem right now with CU, right, it's not a matter of having success in the red zone, because we have success when we get to the red zone. It's a matter of getting to the red zone. So that what I would say to this is, right, what I would love to see this tomorrow, right, I would love to see more deep shots. The reason why I'm saying I would love to see more deep shots, 3 seconds and 2 seconds, and just let that thing go. Trust your wide receiver gonna go get it. The reason why I'm saying this is because what I've noticed lately is every time we run a deep route, what does most team do? What does most team do? They get a PI. So you might as well just keep collecting PIs and move the ball down the field. If you can't complete the pass, hey, keep collecting PIs. Move the ball down the field. Now, it's not a good football thing to do, right? But when teams have seen this week in, week out, when teams get beat, all they're doing is PI and the wide receivers. Would you rather take that PI or get a negative play? Shador, give your wide receivers opportunity. Throw them a 50-50 ball. See what happens. You know? Let's just be honest. Let's see what happens. It's either PI or sack. That's I'm just calling what's been happening as out there on film. Now, what I would say to you is, right, if college was to ever change that PI rule to the NFL rule, it'll stop all the foolishness. Because guess what? If you get a PI, it's only 15 yards. NFL it's the spot wherever this PI happen at. It'll stop all the foolishness, all the foolery. It'll stop it. But in college, players know they can get away with it. So is it bad for them to get a PI? No, it ain't. Because guess what? You just give us 3 more chances to get at your door. That's all you do. Just don't jump balls. And let's see what your wide receivers can do. How about throw a slot fade? How about that? How about line your faster receivers up and go slot fade? When they're matched up against these safeties. When they're matched up against these linebackers. You know, you can literally, you know, hey, man, my 2 outside receivers, just run 2 comebacks. Inside receivers, just run 2 fades. And then you could also have the tight end running down the middle. If you're going to go 5 wide, tight end down the middle, 2 inside receivers, slot fades, and literally, your 2 outside receivers. Just run two comeback routes. Guarantee you, somebody's going to be open. Especially when a lot of teams play cover 2. What's the most thing that's going to be open? If you run a 2 slot fades, you're going to have your window between the corner and the safety. Guess what? The safety going to have to make a choice because the tight end is coming up through the middle. He's going to clear the linebacker. He's going to come up the middle. So guess what? You got the tight end, or even if you don't even have to run 2 slot fades. You can run a comeback, a slot fade, a player streaking down the middle. I'm just trying to make it simple for you guys to understand to not football terms, right? And you can literally run a post out, right? A 15-yard post out where the wide receiver just sits in between the safety and the corner and run another comeback on the outside. Now you put a dilemma with the corner and the safety. What they going to do? Just saying. We can make this thing simple. We ain't got to make it hard. We can make this thing simple when it comes to football. Shador, you know you got 2.5 seconds to make a deal, to make a situation, right? You got 2 points. You got 2.5 seconds. A lot of these teams run cover 2 or cover 4. There's opportunities. That's all I'm saying. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy. But let's drop this, right? My key players for this game. My key player on offense for this game is Xavier Weaver. Last home game of the season, I'm taking Xavier Weaver as my offensive player of the game. My defensive player, I'm going to roll with Mr. Travis Hunter. Mr. Travis Hunter. That's what I'm rolling with my defensive player of the game. Now, my dark horses. This is where things get a little interesting, right? My dark horse of this game, I'm taking Dylan Edwards. And I know I just said I'm taking out the offensive line and running backs. And I just counteract that and I'm taking Dylan Edwards, my dark horse. Well, if we're going to do anything or get anything from the running backs, I'm expecting Dylan Edwards to probably have the best game out of the running backs. So, Dylan Edwards, let's go, man. Showtime, dog. It's your time for a breakout game, man. If it's anybody to have a breakout game, it's your time to have a breakout game as a running back. My defense is dark horse. I'm going Cormani McClain. And I get it, right? You probably wondering, like, why? He took Travis as defensive player, and then he took Cormani as his dark horse. Who is going to get the most passes thrown at them in this game? Travis or Cormani? Or will they try to attack someone else outside of those two? Because that's going to be the real question. But hey, we're going to find out, right? We're going to find out. So, my dark horses, Dylan Edwards, Cormani, my offensive player is Xavier Weaver, my defensive player is Travis Hunter. That's who it is. So we're going to find out. But I'm about to open this thing up, man. We got 150 people in the building right now, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to any veteran out there that's in the building right now. Salute to you. Salute to anybody that's in the military in general. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Much needed. Much needed. But hey, I'm about to open this thing up, man, so we can hear what you got to say. Because, man, we got time today. Pull up, man. Give your expectations, how you see the game going. If you see CU winning, if you see Arizona winning, holla. Let me know. Let me know. But the link is out there. So if you want to pull up, man, there it is. Now, what you got to know with Arizona, right? Arizona's coming to try to destroy the day, right? They know it's senior day. They know it's senior day. So, hey.
What's up with you, boy?
What's happening, man?
Not much, man. I think you did a damn good job with the analysis on the game in Arizona. I think you did a real good job, my brother. This is my first time hearing you do that. I haven't been on here before in the beginning, but I think you were right. One of the biggest keys is definitely going to be tackling. They're gonna have to tackle in space. But there's one thing I hope Colorado do, because I think it will help them slow the game down. Because I don't think Colorado's gonna win the game in a shootout. If it turns into a shootout, I don't like that for Colorado. I want Colorado to go back to huddling. A simple huddle. Run and play. Go back to your huddle. Call a play. it slows the game down. It helps the O-line. It helps everybody around you. Because sometimes when you start to play at a frenetic pace, you start to lose detail. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a huddle. A lot of teams do it, see if they can catch other teams off guard. But in the Pac-12, everybody plays up tempo, so no huddle offense is nothing new. Now, if you were in the Big Ten, that might be a little different. Or you in the ACC, that might be a little different. So what's your thoughts on that?
I actually agree with that, right? Because when you come back to the huddle, it gives people time to take a deep breath.
Yes.
It gives time for people to make sure that we're all on one accord, what's been called. If we don't like this initial, this is what we're going to check to.
Correct.
And for me, I feel like the reason why you don't see a lot of huddling in college is due to the fact of you can't signal in calls from the helmet, which I think is the most craziest thing that you can do, right? At this point in time in college, you should be able to signal in calls from the helmet. Like, we got to change that in college football in general. And a lot of this stuff with the signs being stealing and stuff like that, it wouldn't happen if you can just call straight into the play straight to your quarterback. None of this would be happening. Let's just be real.
Yeah, I think the game. I also think the game is going to be won or lost in the slot. I don't know the outside. I think it's going to be who does a better job defending the slot receiver, the tight ends, and the running backs. Because just like you said, they have an issue with quarterbacks on the perimeter, and also they have an issue with throwing on the perimeter, and they have an issue with backs out the backfield. I think that slot, that's why your X factor might have to be, guys might not like it. Trevor Woods might have to be an X factor, guys, because this is the type of game that he needs to play well. He has to tackle in space. He's going to be challenged in every aspect, from the tight end to the running backs to counter plays. They're really going to go out the slot if Carmody and Travis Hunter does a good job of defending on the back end. That's where they're going to try to attack the seams, stuff like that.
And for me, I just, their tight end is going to be the key player on Arizona for me, right? Who's going to match up with him? Because I promise you, if they match up Cam on him, they're probably going to attack Cam 24/7.
Right.
Because he's 6'6", big target.
Yeah. Right.
And Cam's 5'9", 5'10".
Correct.
Just being honest, it's a mismatch.
Correct.
So
that's why I say Trevor Woods might have to be a little bit more involved in that, because Trevor Woods is about 6'1"?
Yeah.
2.
Now what you could,
I don't think.
Now what you could do is put Trevor Woods on the tight end and flip flop him and Cam.
You think Trevor Woods is good at covering tight ends?
He's the best linebacker.
It's a size factor, right?
Yeah.
For me, if you've ever been on my show and how I feel about Trevor Woods, I just don't like Trevor Woods in coverage. That's just me in personal.
Right.
Because nothing on film has shown me that he's proven that he can do that.
I wouldn't.
And so that's why I'm saying, me personally, with a bigger tight end, you might have to. But then again, they might start Slusher, which is a bigger.
That's what I was gonna say. They need to go Slusher,
which is a bigger person in that situation. So we got to see. But
who's the better tackler between those two safeties in space?
I think Slusher and Trevor are equal tacklers, in my opinion.
I'm talking about Slusher and the other safety.
Cam.
Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be tough to decide a better tackler. I mean,
I'm gonna go Slusher in this situation.
I think Slusher is the better tackler,
especially for this game. I'm going with Slusher.
Okay, so you feel like Slusher should start.
Cam has more ball skills, though. He can pick it.
Now, if it's me, right, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to put Shiloh in the box.
I like that. I said that last stream.
I'm gonna put Slusher. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm putting Slusher in the box. I would put. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna put Shiloh and Slusher in the box. I'm gonna take Trevor Woods off the field, and then I'm gonna put Cam normally where Shiloh's at. So I'm going four safety in this situation, just based upon who we're playing and how they play, right? One, you're gonna be able to match, Slush in the tight end, because it really won't be that big of a difference then, right? You're gonna get to be able to match them up. You're gonna have Shiloh down there to be able to, run and cover, and he's down in the box to go make plays. You're gonna have Cam back there, for his ball hawking skills. Then you also can have you're gonna have Roger Wood on the other side, and I think you'll be fine. But also, what they might do, they might put Jalen Miller out there, number 31, because he's a bigger safety.
Right.
So
yeah,
it's a different number of different ways you can do it. But Arizona's gonna try to throw the ball. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I think it's going to be a good game. What I also want them to do, I want them to be creative. I want them to be a little creative on offense. I saw they ran a tight end screen probably about 6 games ago. I thought that was a good play. I think on special teams to get another possession, I think they might have to take a couple of chances. Might be like a surprise onside kick sometime in the game. I think that would absolutely help Colorado to get an extra possession under their belt. I just want them to be a little bit more creative. I'm not saying be gamblers and start doing crazy stuff, but certain points in the game, some things might make sense. So just I want to see Prime and the coaching staff show us your hand. Show us what you got. Win this game because of the decisions that you made. That's what I really want to see.
They gotta give it all they got. There's no reason. I mean, they gotta go hard, bro. Like
This is what I'm saying. This is the last home game. So with this being the last home game, what are you going to do? Everything in the playbook should be coming out. This is the last home game.
Correct.
Everything should come out. Everything should come out.
Let me see what you got. Correct.
They might as well go all out.
I don't want to hear nothing about nothing being holding back. No players. Y'all talking about we gonna dress out everybody. Listen, if you gonna dress out everybody, I mean everything in the playbook needs to come out.
They better throw everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What ain't nothing to hold back. Listen, you got 3 games to win 2. Yeah. You gotta win.
Somebody asked about Miller. What happened to him? Anybody know what's happening with him?
He still be playing, but
which Miller?
The receiver.
Okay. Omarion, he's playing week to week. He's just not.
He's not breaking out like every.
Well, it went back to when you have a successful game, right? People start putting pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? The expectations get higher, and now you didn't elevate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so with him you got in, you did what you're supposed to do, but you didn't start changing your ways to stay into the game, right? Because guess what? What Javon Antonio did, he had a bad game, and then he came back and he had a good game. Well, then Miller, you got to start, bro. You didn't get open. You didn't study your plays. I'm not saying that's the reason, right?
Right.
What I'm saying is he didn't elevate his game after having that good game against USC.
I got you.
Man, I wonder what happened to Tavares Dawson. I haven't seen him at all, bro.
Oh, that's an easy what happened to him.
Well, I don't know.
All you got to do is turn on the film and look when Chick is out there and understand the frustration of everybody on the field when he's out there. He ain't studying his playbook. It's just this simple, dog. It ain't hard to find out. You turn on the tape, you see when he's out there, and when Coach Prime always be talking about people not running the right depth and running the wrong routes and stuff, that's one of the people he be talking about.
Right. Since Weaver's the top receiver, I would probably like to see Miller on the outside and number 4 on the outside. I would put Miller in the slot because you can motion him. It's hard to double him if you put him in the slot. And to be honest with you, in the pros, he's more of a slot receiver than he is an outside receiver. But I would love to see him in the slot, try to take run right at the safety or take the top off the defense and let everybody else play underneath. I would love to see them do like something creative like that, just a little bit of a change that makes it real difficult for the team to kind of key on who they're going to.
I agree.
Yeah, just little stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. But all right, man. Lock and Cup. You got any other thoughts, man? Because I gotta start rotating some people in that's waiting in the back.
All right.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm chilling. You can rotate. I'm chilling, man.
All right. Well, I see you guys. You guys have a good one.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
What up, Jonas? What's the word?
What's up, bro?
Chilling, man. What's the word, dog?
Man, I just I just want to make from that Shador save me move, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what I want to see. Like, I don't expect the offensive line to get better. I don't expect Jimmy to turn into Jerry Rice. I just don't let it come to the end of the game, and now the quarterback got to turn into Superman.
But we kind of built the team like that, right?
No.
I mean, think about it. The first 3 games, we had the Shador is going to rescue us mentality. The players even start saying it on the sideline.
Is this Joe Trolls?
No, I'm not. I'm being serious though. When you think about it, right? We know individually they got the talent. Sometimes it's a situation of position and play calling, right? But a lot of times it really comes down to, like he said, Shador rescue me type of thing. And then lately they kind of start switching it into that let the kicker go, he ain't gonna miss. The reality of it is when you think about personnel, we know the left side of the O-line is weak, right? Why don't we attempt to even use Bishop? We're moving players.
I want to ask y'all this. Why everybody, y'all really think Bishop is going to be a pass blocker?
Bishop's not going to be an offense because he broke his wrist.
I know he played tight end and all that in high school and all that, but y'all think he going to like.
He's not.
I would use him on running plays. Like I wouldn't expect him to pass block nobody.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though is what we have though. The reality of it is we have to use the people we got. A lot of the plays are designed for a particular type of O-line. For a particular type. So there's no splits coming out the back to catch anything. So we have to now design plays that take less than 5 seconds. So it isn't a situation where they're not talented or we got to call plays to match them. I think a lot of times we are bringing them in with the thought process that they have the ability to match that scenario, but it doesn't exist. Great players need to be put in a position to win. And I'm just saying, adjust. We have several games to adjust to. If my homegirl could be like, this play is coming, that's not a good sign. Gotcha. So I'm not saying that they not talented enough to rise to the occasion, but we got to match the personnel to the plays call.
But listen, I feel like this, bro. The adjustment thing is the reason why Sean Lewis is no longer calling plays. I think Prime told him this after, let's say, the Oregon game. Like, bro, get it together. And he's not changing nothing. So after the UCLA game, like, man, I'm not about to keep asking you to do it. So I'm about to move somebody who's gonna do it.
I think it goes both ways, man. I think we do want to have a throwing offense.
That dude don't adjust, dog.
Yeah, but let's be realistic though. It's a passing offense. The offense is built around
RPO.
The wisdom is
the RPO,
we need to run in order to execute the pass.
He trying to
curve. Hold on, Jonas. All right, I got you. Hey, Panda Bear. What is it that you want to see out of this weekend?
What do I want to do?
What do you want to see out this weekend?
Out this weekend, personally, I think running the ball is essential, right? In order for the passing game to work. And I think what you said earlier make a lot of sense because Woods is great with passing, but he's not good with running. So bringing up Shador in the box made a lot more sense on running plays versus passing plays. I think that's where we hurt on when the opposing team run the ball. So I think changing that personnel inside, bringing Shiloh in to help out with that, to me, that was an amazing idea that you had. As far as throw it up idea that you had, I just think we don't have 5 seconds. The O-line cannot give us 5 seconds. Those are development plays. So if we could have short plays to where it's 2 seconds, like you said, 5 seconds turn around, to me, that's the best way to advance down the field.
All right. Appreciate that, man. I just got to move on because I got the people waiting in the back, and I'm only bringing on 4 at a time. So I appreciate
That's what's up.
All right. Hey, Jones, I'm gonna come right back to you.
I stepped down, brother. I stepped down.
No, you good. I'm gonna come right back to you. Miss Chancey, I know you've been waiting with.
Jonas, you fine. You can stay.
We can barely hear you.
You can barely hear me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You sound kind of low, but give me 1 second. Let me adjust your mic right quick. Somebody got an echo.
All right.
Go ahead.
Is it me?
I'm not sure.
It might be me.
Go ahead. Though.
Can you hear me though?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. What's up, chat? How everybody doing?
We good. Go ahead. You got it.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you, Rob, for having me on. It's kind of low. I don't know why it's so low.
Yeah, that's what I even adjusted your mic all the way up.
And it's still not doing it?
And yeah, it sounds super low. Just drop back off and come back on.
Okay.
All right. What up, J-Dot?
Now, I'm just going to say this. Coach Prime explained it. In college, offensive coordinators think their scheme will outbeat their opponent. NFL coaches think their personnel will outbeat their opponent. So the reason why he made the switch is because Shermer's going to scheme matchups and not just plays.
Shermer going to scheme that's what I was saying a couple of weeks ago. They got a difference between a play caller and somebody who can call a game. Anybody can look at a paper and call this play out. You know what I'm saying? But can you call a game? Can you put Travis on this outside linebacker?
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's why he made the switch. He explained it yesterday in that interview. Like coaches have egos, and they think that like it don't matter who the players are, my scheme's gonna beat them, and that wasn't working. So that's why he made the change.
I said Sean Lewis just run his scheme, bro. He don't. It don't matter what players you put right there. You gonna get the same plays. Only thing will change is if Shador was more of a running quarterback. But other than that, the plays gonna stay the same. Slip screens, and deep shots. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the. You might see like a couple of new plays this week, but he doesn't have the personnel. The reason why Sean Lewis' offense worked is because the quarterback ran. They don't want Shador running. The quarterback ran for 1,000 yards last year, didn't he?
He had like almost 900, and he had 2,000-yard running backs.
Yeah. So Power 5, you can't send your quarterback out like that. They'll get hurt. So you can't run that same scheme because it's RPOs, and the quarterback's supposed to keep it and run on some of the plays, but sure you can do that.
Man, I've been saying that for weeks, dog. I said Sean Lewis just run his scheme, dog. He don't.
And then since they can't run the ball, what they're doing is short passes, because if you can't run the ball, you throw it short, and that's just like running the ball.
And the defense knew that.
Exactly.
They know it's gonna be a slip screen on 3rd and 5.
Man, what's crazy was that you never seen like a pump and go. Like,
I don't think he has the time to do it.
well, some occasions he did have the time, but
I don't think there's a double move in Sean Lewis's playbook.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what blows me, right? Like anytime you call a play, there should be some counter to that play, whether you know you want to or not. There should always be a counter because you don't.
Let me ask y'all something. Both of y'all play football. I played high school. I didn't play college. It shouldn't be too hard to implement a new offense, or at least some new formation, bro. Because the routes stay the same.
In a week it is.
The routes stay the same. All you're changing is the formations.
Yeah, in a week it is, but he's had a little bit of time. So what he had to do is like, here's Shermer, right? You get all the plays that work, and now we redo these plays in different formations.
Exactly.
So it's the same play, but it looks
9 route and Andy Reid offense is a 9 route and Sean Lewis offense. You just changing the formation.
Yeah.
Well, I said it shouldn't be that hard, dog.
Everything, the verbiage it really be looking the same, but to come in and put something in new, this, I mean, it can cause some issues.
You can do it. You just say like, we're running this play, like the same play call, and just change the formation.
Yeah. We keeping Sean Lewis same signals, his same language. We just changing the formation.
My issue with it is you already had issues with getting people to execute the offense, so now you want to switch it up again.
You might
make another adjustment period.
That shit ain't working. You might as well switch it up. That's why they switch coordinators. It ain't working.
It ain't working because they ain't got no line. Nothing gonna work.
Even with a bad offensive line, there is some gotta work. Not everything can't not work. You know what I'm saying?
But they wouldn't be doing this if they had a line, though, bro.
Yeah,
if they had a line, it look completely different. It'd be a completely different offense.
If they had two tight ends that were like 250, 6'5", they could run a lot more. They just don't have the 12 personnel that everybody wants them to run. They don't have it. They don't have those pieces.
What y'all seeing is a product of what you have. That's why I give Sean Lewis a lot of credit, because y'all don't have the pieces that he needs to run his offense.
Nah, I don't think his offense works for this type of team.
What I'm saying is we can't say that everything that they've tried to do in the running game don't work, because we've seen them have success at some running plays. They just don't run them consistently.
Yeah, but if you go back and watch those plays, they're running into like
4 people.
Yeah.
Every play, every run play is penetration.
Yeah.
I broke that down. I appreciate you for sharing that out, Jay. We was going over the video.
That's the scheme.
It's not the scheme. It's the line, bro. Like
yeah.
I went back and went over every run play CU had this year. Only 3 of them was the line of scrimmage not disrupted.
The only time they run is when the box is not loaded.
That is crazy.
And then what they do is they spread everybody out, right? And then they mix it for one gap. And if they hit that gap, they're gonna get yards. But your line has to win the point of attack.
They're getting blown up. There's nobody's holding the point of attack. It's always penetration. At some gap, there's penetration.
I get that, but what I'm saying is I'm talking about a particular run, right? The little outside sweep that they run in Dylan Edwards.
Oh yeah, I like that play.
They could run that 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, but when you know the run is coming.
Yeah, but
they run it out of Dylan when they're spread out. But when every play they know the run is coming, it's been blown up. So the run last week, Savion got 8 yards on the carry. They ran that same play, but they knew it was coming, and he lost 5.
Yeah. Hey,
it's just like.
And listen, this is something else I want to ask y'all, because I don't think I have ever seen it this year. I don't think Shador know how to set the protection, bro.
He's not the one setting it down.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Van Well sets the protection, bro. Your center always sets the protection for the lineman.
That's crazy. Hell no.
The
center point out who the mic is.
No. That's what you think. That's what you think. The center does the protection. If you even go back to NFL, go back.
When Aaron Rodgers walk up to the line, what he doing? He said the
I
He's
protection.
think he does.
Man,
listen to me.
Give me
Go back.
1 second. Give me 1
Go
second,
ahead.
because I want
He said
Channing.
Mike 5'6", Mike 5'6". He's saying that, not the center.
Hey, Jonas, give me 1 second, because Chanty been trying to come up all week, so I want to make sure we give her an opportunity to talk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound super low, but go ahead.
I still sound low?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you have on like a Bluetooth,
Yeah.
or are you on speakerphone?
Yep.
Okay, take it off speakerphone and take off if you're on a Bluetooth, take it off because it's like echoing super bad. That's normally when it echoes is when like you're on a Bluetooth like AirPods or something like that. It'll echo real bad.
All right. Hold on. Let me see.
Speakerphone shouldn't be bad, but if you're on any Bluetooth device, it's gonna echo.
Am I still low?
Yeah, go ahead and speak. I'm gonna see if we'll try to work through it.
You can hear me?
Yeah,
Really?
we can hear you.
Clear, or is it still low?
It's still low, but we can hear you. Go ahead and speak.
Okay. I think we should just lower our expectations. I mean, we don't know really what to expect from Coach Schoner for real, because I mean he had to do it on the fly. So I think we should just lower it a little bit, and just because every day, or every week I should say, we always have these different.
Is my phone tripping?
No, it just went out.
Mm.
She was making a point. So basically what she said is that we should lower our expectations. With Pat Shermer. Basically, that's what she was starting to say. But it just cut out.
I understand that, but he was bought in to fix the problem. So you just
Yes,
him to fix
but
the
you
problem.
can't.
Okay, all right,
fix
she's
it
back
that
now.
fast.
Go ahead.
Which one? Me?
No, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, but you can't expect him to just, we're about to just throw it all over the place and we're just gonna win and just bulldoze these teams. I mean, everybody in the Pac-12 is good, so we have to take it game by game. We can't just expect, okay, yeah, we're gonna just go undefeated the last 3 games. It's not possible like that.
We're listening. I just want you to, because I know you've been trying to come up all week, so I just want to make sure you got everything out. Just wanted to say.
That's basically it. I just think we rush to assume that we're gonna do all this running with this O line that really has been up and down. Because there's been times where they've been good, and then there's been times where they just can't block anything. But I really do believe, I do a little bit, just a little bit. I do believe we're gonna get the running game started in some type of way, but I don't know how. I mean, we're probably gonna have to do some type of trickery or something. But I seen in practice that they're trying to run, but I don't know if he's gonna at least balance it out where we're passing and running. But he's gonna have to do something. But I believe in him that he's gonna change it around. But you know how I feel about Sean Lewis, so I'm not even gonna speak on that.
You can speak upon him. He's all right.
Nah, I'm not gonna speak about that. It's just mortgage time. If he wants to leave, he can leave. But he
Okay.
it was really disappointing because I think coach really believed in him, and whatever he did, which we can only assume, he must have really messed up because he's not even in the picture when it comes to well off or reach or even Uncle Neely. Like he's not. I seen him today, but he was off to the side. Like he's not even in the picture. So he must have really broke some type of trust where he don't even want to be bothered with him. Me too, Ellen. I don't know how they're gonna run with the O line, but they're gonna have to figure it out. If not, we just gonna have to watch the season and just start over next year. Like we can't have these high expectations just because we want them to win. You know, they're trying as best as they can. I'm not speaking to O line. They might be, I don't know. But the rest of the team is trying as much as they can, but they can only do what they can do.
The only thing I got pushback on is the issue with Sean Lewis. I don't understand why everybody has an issue with Sean Lewis when everybody, even the coaches, analysts, people on TV, all telling y'all the offensive line is absolutely horrible, and everybody still blames Sean
But
Lewis.
anybody,
Yes,
but
but two of
That's
them,
crazy.
the same
two of
people would
them
double back
start
and
his
say
team.
that running is easy, running blocking is easier than pass blocking. So why you not doing
Nobody, the only people that said that are people on here
it?
that
Anybody
never
who
played.
plays football will tell you that.
Bro, it's not how it works.
Man, you crazy.
Not at the college level, bro. It's different.
So you mean to tell me it's been consistent? Every game has been consistent that he's been play calling.
It's the same game plan.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's not a
That's the
problem.
problem.
Everybody runs the same game plan every week.
No, they
No,
don't.
they not. No, they don't.
So y'all trying to tell me that Alabama don't run the ball every week?
They do. They do, but you also
Because
have to switch it up. They also have to have balance. All we do is throw.
because we
I mean,
can't
that's
run, they
basically
have no line.
right, but you have to do some type of trickery, or you have to figure out some type of way.
The
You
way is
can't
the
just.
screen game and the tunnel screens. That's their way to run the ball.
I mean, look at UCLA. Perfect example. We've used this example over and over. They were standing up because you know why? They didn't respect them at all. But at the same time, Sean Lewis brung O'Boyle to come with him. So that should tell you something.
UCLA's defensive front are all going to be top 25, 30 picks. Those are different players that you won't see every week.
So you gonna pass block them? That don't make no sense. What you talking about?
Well, you said what?
So you gonna pass block them? You gonna try to pass block instead of running into them? You gonna try to run from them? That don't make no sense.
You going in and out, bro? What'd you say? Did my mic cut out?
I know something happened.
I don't know what he said.
Say it again, Jonas. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear y'all good, bro.
What'd you say, brother? What you said?
I said you said UCLA gonna have 3 or 4 draft picks on the line. Cool. So why would you try to pass block them? That makes no sense to me.
Exactly.
That makes no sense to me. You know the distance between the offensive lineman and the defensive lineman? 12 inches. Run into him. Like you try to step back and block. Like that don't make it. It's simple, bro. It's simple physics, dog. Like you ain't gonna be a genius to figure that out.
Look,
Hey, does somebody have on a Bluetooth set? Because it's echoing super bad.
I don't have mine.
Hell no, my Bluetooth is on my.
Well, let me just drop off. Go ahead.
Because it's somebody echoing super bad. That's all the chat keeps saying. Somebody's echoing. All right, there we go.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I thought I was tripping, but
Yeah, I thought that was my phone.
hey, I done put the mic on, put it off. I done put my headphones on, took the headphones off.
Yeah, but you can't do that, bro. Like that's why he got replaced. Like you don't think them conversations been had 2 or 3 times? Like you think Prime just woke up one morning and said, "Nah, Sean Lewis gotta go." Them conversations been had. Change it up. He not doing it, though.
Sherman did the same thing last week.
This wasn't just no spur of the moment move, bro. The conversation's been had.
I think it's what's the word I'm looking for? Where you make a decision at the spur of the moment move. Should make this move right now.
No, because he explained it. He literally explained it yesterday. He said coaches think their scheme is better than their personnel, and no matter who they have, can run it and beat whoever they want. He's like an NFL coach. knows how to use their players and put them in better situations to make plays. That was why he made a switch. He literally said it yesterday. In the nicest possible way he could possibly say it.
He said in the press conference, I didn't watch no conference, nothing.
That was on the radio show.
Still wouldn't have made that move this early. I just me personally.
Okay.
He should have made the move. He should have made the move on a bye week, which gave him more time.
If your boss came to you and said, hey, you need to change something, and you're like, all right, and you don't change it, and then he comes to you again, hey, didn't I tell you to change this? And you didn't change it. And now the third time, what's gonna happen?
But that's in the working. It's kind of a different thing. It's like a kind of a continuity thing. Like, it's difficult to change schemes and change coordinators and continue to try to have success. Like,
they're not changing schemes. They're just literally changing the play caller.
That's it.
No. They changed. They made the change. They made the change.
Changing the way we call the plays.
No, they made the change. He's the offensive coordinator.
But
yeah,
it's
still the same playbook.
They made the change. They demoted trying to think. Tim Brewster.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that
Tim
is the reason why the demotion came.
Tim Brewster's that. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
He explained it, and he explained it. This wasn't a one-time conversation. It's been happening for 3 weeks.
But if y'all haven't noticed, Tim Brewster has not on a headset, so he's not on no more. So
Tim Brewster taking one for the team, man. Just get the dudes out the way. I'm gonna take the coach. They ain't gonna be here next year. I'm gonna be here.
And I think Sean Lewis is the quarterback's coach. I think
he is.
I think
he is.
So I have to check in on that, but that move was made. So it's
listen, bro. And listen, in any in America, when you go into a place, you can get hired, right? You can get fired. You can get promoted, and guess what else you can get? Demoted.
Hey, Raw, you can come up, bro.
It's real life, bro. This ain't we're not babying nobody. If I ask you to do something, you don't do it, I'm gonna find somebody who will.
Absolutely,
it's not negotiable.
But I wouldn't do it during the season. That's too much. Do it after the season's over.
Nah, you gotta do it during the
season. That way you ain't gotta answer no questions. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do all these extravagant changes in the middle of the season. Or you trying to get bowl eligible? You hear me? Like,
no, it don't matter. If my kid is out there getting killed, and you are the reason why he is getting killed.
I don't know if he's a reason why. The line's a reason why, but
if you're going the same plays over and over, and he's getting hit every time with these slow developing plays, yes, that is his fault.
They just need to execute better. Like,
no, there is no executing better. If you see this play is not working, and you call it again, and the line does not block again, you need to change the play. You need to make something that's easier to get the ball out quicker.
We had this conversation the other day. I done gave up on it because I wouldn't know what to do. Like, it's getting to the point where y'all saying that, but it's like I can't run the ball. I can't. What do you do? Do you take knees?
I mean, you saw that game. You
take knees. I mean, what do you do?
We didn't score as much, but the play calling was better last game.
And that's another thing. That's another thing. You don't have the defense to play complementary football. You have that. You have had that defense in the past 2 weeks. It's been great. But before that, it's not like they've been out there locking stuff down. Like, they needed to put buckets up. They needed to put points up.
Last 2 games,
they've been behind.
Listen, the last 2 games,
I just said that,
gave
bro.
up 7 points.
I just said that. I literally just said that before I started anything else.
But the offense hasn't put the defense in a great position either.
So
it was 7-6, 7-3. You should win that game.
Bro, I know I just said that, bro. So I said the past 2 weeks the defense has been playing great, but other than that, like, you need to put up points. You've been behind in a lot of these games and you're trying to come back. You don't have an effective enough running game to, I don't know. I really don't know what to do.
The Stanford game, you didn't even need an effective running game. You just need to slow down the play calling.
I don't know what I would do.
This call with Pat Shermer should have been made during the bye week and not after the UCLA game. They should have made this during the bye week. which would have better helped them in the situation.
I think he wanted to, but he gave him that extra game, and then after that game, they're like, we can't do it.
Yeah, I mean the bye week, it's like you got that extra.
You have more time
week.
to put installs.
You got that extra week to prepare for UCLA, so it's you gave him that time. But like once you see your son and your QB getting them hits, it's like I got to make that change.
And even though it's crazy because like even if you look in the NFL, like let's go to the Broncos last year. Like we knew dude was horrible. They didn't fire him, in the middle of the season. They fired him at the end of the season.
RJ, like USC, they fired their defensive coordinator last week or this week?
But he also been there for 2 years. Feel me? So like it's not something. It's not I'm gonna hire you and then fire you without even getting. It's difficult to explain.
No, I'm not about to sit and wait for this process to play out.
But you have to, because that's how everything works. Everything's a process. It's not gonna pop week one.
Simple adjustments. I'm telling you to run the ball, and you're not doing it. It's not.
They can't be effective running the ball. So why would you run it?
So question, RJ, what would you like to see? Because the question was right. What would you like to see this weekend from CU or out of the game period?
A better line play. That's the only thing CU needs. As much as everybody's up here talking all this other stuff, like if CU had a better line, they will have like 6 or 7 wins right now. That if they had a better offense, that's the only adjustment they need to make. We better offensive line.
What would you like to see? We know the obvious, right?
Yeah, but if it was a fit, we'd all be drunk.
I mean, it's just hard to think about it from a play call. What do you do? What do you do? Like I had a former coordinator. He was a coordinator of Maryland, and he was like, it's basically like if we tell you to go play 7-on-7, and you just got a full pass rush coming at you with no O-line. How would you call that offense? I was like, I mean, I guess just quick screens. He said, well, that's what you seen. It's the same thing. So I mean, and he brought up a point. He was like, everybody has tape on everybody. Everybody knows what everybody's going to do week to week. It's the same stuff. You got to prepare for it. You got to out-execute your opponent. CU they haven't been there long enough to coach that into their players yet. Everybody's new coming in, like this person coming from Bama, this person coming from Kent, this person coming from SEC, this person coming from ACC, this coming from Big 12. Like everything has to mesh. That's why, and I go back to this point.
Everything wrong with this team came from Kent State, man.
And I go back to this point, what I said earlier, like when the first game they played against TCU, I was impressed. Because I was like, I didn't think it was going to look that good. I've never seen anybody look that good in 3 months, 2 months, 1 month to prepare. To put everything install all that in 1 month and go out and score 45. What was the score? 48? Let's go 48 points?
45.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's great. They didn't have that many penalties. It looked good. And then all of a sudden, boom. Offensive line just getting worse and worse.
Sean Lewis not adjusting. That's why all of a sudden everybody see what you doing. Oh, they gonna do that. We know they gonna do that because they don't want to do nothing else. That's what happened.
But everybody knows what everybody's gonna do. Film is out there on everybody, bro.
Right,
what you have to do is out execute people. You have to be greater. You have to execute the little things better than the team across from you. We know Alabama's gonna run the ball, but why do they have success running the ball? Execution.
They was
execution.
They was
but no, Alabama actually. Well, I mean, the quarterback. Do you count the quarterback runs as rushing yards, Jonas? They're just after. Okay.
Why would he pick up the ball in his hand?
So, how many? Because I gotta go check. So I'll go check for that. But
all right, give me 1 second. Let me get
go ahead, bro.
and Jared boxing right quick.
What's up, JR? What's going on, bro? Come on off mute.
Ovi, hold on, Jared. I know Ovi been here for a minute. Let me give him a chance to speak. Go ahead.
What's up, boy?
What's good, y'all? No, I pretty much agree. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, we don't have an O-line. Like, it's hard to call plays, But I definitely agree with like Dion, like demoting, dude. Like, I think he set the expectations very high at the beginning of the program, where it's like, hey, we want to win. Or we need a fight, like these changes need to happen. And if you're not getting it done, like the next man in. Like, everyone is replaceable in a sense. So that's kind of how I feel about Sean Lewis.
Go ahead, Jared.
JR, you got it.
Hey, RJ, I'm with you, man. Like, I get it. Like, from other people's standpoint on a panel, like saying demoting him was the thing to do, but like, would you have demoted him the first 3 games of the season when everything looked good? No.
Facts.
So, I mean, the talent difference is the thing. Like, even at the beginning of the season, they was giving up sacks. Now the tape is out. Now you saying, oh, we need to change up the scheme. You don't think during the install and J-Dot, you should know better than anybody. Like, the coaches sit down. I'm sure Sean Lewis is telling them, hey, this is our game plan for the week. And Coach Prime is signing off on this. So whether it's Sean Lewis is saying the game plan of the week is to run the ball 30% of the time and we're going to look to pass the ball 70% of the time, or whatever the case may be, Coach Prime is signing off on that game plan. Now, when you get in the game and you can't run the ball, and they're like, well, we just got to go to passing because the best player on the offense is Shador, then you just kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place. We can't effectively move the ball on the ground.
You're literally
So
not even.
let's put the ball in Shador's hand.
Nah, I don't think that's the case. And I can tell you why.
You don't think that's the case? So you don't think Coach Prime is signing off
Let him explain.
No. You don't think Coach Prime is signing off on the offensive game plan or the offensive install?
Let him explain.
Because Sean Lewis doesn't run a script. I have never met an offensive coordinator in my 2 schools that I went to at San Diego State or at Oregon, who Chip Kelly was there, did not have a first 15 play script.
So he don't even have a game.
In my life.
Nah, he said that at his press conference that he don't
even have a game.
He doesn't have a script.
But he's been successful. That's why he got hired. So we can't now go back and say it's the part. And I don't think that's what you're saying, Jay, but I'm putting it out so people can't go back now and say, oh, he don't even use a script. Well, he ain't never used a script.
It was only when nobody didn't know what was coming. Once they figured out what he doing now, it's not successful.
He been doing it, and it was successful. He didn't get it was successful.
You didn't know what play he was going to run. It was successful when Nebraska didn't know. Now they
I'm not
know.
talking about just to see you. I'm talking about at previous stops. It was successful. Why you think he got hired, bro?
Bro, you talking about the MAC?
No, I was talking about when they played against Georgia, when they played against Missouri. They played against Power 5 teams, bro.
They never was in that game, bro. Go back.
They was in that Georgia game.
They was never in that game, bro.
The Georgia game, that was never in it.
They was never in that game.
Bet.
Go back and watch it.
I did watch it, bro. That's where I learned the offense from.
They were down 2 scores the whole game.
They was never in that game. I don't know what y'all was looking at, though.
The offense wasn't moving the ball, running the ball effectively.
Yeah, but
like facts. Okay.
How many yards did the quarterback have on RPOs?
He didn't have more than Cooper. Cooper had like 97 yards rushing.
But how many yards did the quarterback have? Because the quarterback is actually
I gotta go
in that offense.
Now, okay. Come on,
in that offense.
Y'all gotta listen to me. Y'all gotta listen. And it was like that before he had that running quarterback too. So if you go back before Schlee, he still had 2,000 or 3,000 yard backs. Now I agree with y'all. The quarterback adds to it, but it's just not the only reason that the offense was successful. So I agree with you guys that the quarterback makes it even harder, but he was still a run. His offense is still run heavy, is what I'm saying.
All right.
It's always been that.
I think at the end of the day, if you're doing or you start something good and it starts to get bad, like you're going to have to make some changes. The defensive coordinator, he started out bad, but like he got that shit fixed. So it's like, all right, bet. But at the end of the day, if you start off good, you end up bad. That's in like life and
Charles
your work.
Charles Daly wasn't even bad. The players just weren't executing. And
okay, now he's got to
go. I think it's an offense too.
Let me tell you what he did. He simplified it. He took away the more complex calls and made it simple so they can play fast. And that's why they got better.
Pretty much my point. You got it fixed.
So going back to, again, If they're doing a install through the week, Coach Prime is there watching this install. He having his meeting with Sean Lewis, and if Sean Lewis go in there and be like, "Yeah, I ain't really got no game plan for the week. I'm gonna just call it off the top." Like, to me, that's crazy. Like, if I'm the head coach, you
That's
calling
what
it off the top. All
that's
right,
what
dog, that ain't been working. So you need to hand me a script of what's going on.
And what do you think he did for three? He asked 3 times before he made a change.
because I remember a couple of times Prime coming up on them press conference and said we're gonna run the ball this week, and they don't do it. Like that's like it's something not connecting.
You
And so
get behind 21-0, you can't run the ball.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say that's what leads me to believe that Sean Lewis went into the meeting with Coach Prime and said, "Well, this is the script." Maybe
Bro,
he wasn't doing it a
He
script.
better
Maybe
been
Maybe
down. He
maybe
better
he
been down that
wasn't
much.
doing maybe he wasn't doing it a script at the beginning of the year, but at some point he went in there and said, "This is the script." Because there's no way Coach Prime comes out so confidently and say, "We running the ball this week," unless your offensive play caller tells you this is the game plan. We plan on running the ball a certain percentage of the game. But when you get into a fight, every boxer can throw a good punch until they get into a fight. Every boxer
All right,
got a chin until they get hit, right?
I just
all
think
right.
it's
So
So
you get in
question.
the
patient, bro. That's what I think
All
is
right, so
just
here's my question. One, right? We get it. Sean Lewis ain't the offensive coordinator, right? He not calling. Well, he's the offensive coordinator, but he's not calling plays right now. We get that. All right. Well, how do you see this game being played out tomorrow? That's what I need to know because
That's
we
gonna be
keep
tough.
circling back. We keep circling back to this same situation that that y'all been talking about for the last 2 or 3 days, right? Let's make progress. Let's move forward.
I
That's what
Hey
we're
I
gonna do
Rob,
today.
I want to add one more thing to that, bro. One quick thing, because somebody brought this up and it was an interesting point. They was like, is it possible that he's expecting way too much right now? And he was like, so what if the offense goes out for the next 3 games and put up 14 points a game? Are you gonna fire him too? And then if you get that stigma on you of being that type of person that fires people after 3, 4, 5 games every rip, now that's assuming that all that stuff falls into place. He's like, you might start losing recruits. Now you start and it was an interesting point. It was an interesting point. I was like, he got a little something going, but I don't know, man. But yeah, go
I
ahead. My fault, Rob. My fault.
my thing, Rob, what I want to see is I just want to see them stick to the script. So whatever you preaching in the beginning of the week, whatever the install is, whatever Coach Prime signing off on, if you saying you running the ball a certain percentage of the game, do that. Do it. If it's 3rd and 4, hand it to the running back. If the running back get 2 yards, depending on if we on the plus side of the field, go for it on 4th down and do what you got to do. But it's too often that it's 3rd and 4 and we relying on Shador to make the pass. See what I'm saying? So everybody was like laughing at me last night. Oh man, I ain't never heard of somebody just being okay with them not trying to win the game. I just want them to be okay with sticking to whatever game plan they have. Whatever your game plan is, stick to that. That will show growth of the whole system itself, from the offensive play calling to the installs of the week. It shows growth. Not showing you trying to lose the game, but it's showing that we're gonna stick to what we can do best, or what we know best, or what we practice during the week. Go to that and just stick to it. Whether you lose or win, stick to it.
But JR though, like things happen in a football game though. There's different
that's
situations
why
that happens
like I don't
that
understand.
like you gotta adjust to. You can't just have a game plan and stick to it no matter what happens in the game. You gotta be able to coach and adjust during the game
I
with what's going on the field.
completely understand what you're saying, Edison. You watched the last few games, right? So whatever adjustments they made in the game, it didn't work.
All
Cause
right,
they made the adjustments, right? And it
all
didn't
right,
work.
all right. So what would you like to see though? I ain't asking about last game. I'm talking about tomorrow. What would you like to see? That's what I
Tomorrow,
want to know.
tomorrow, what I would like to see the offensive line, let they nuts hang. 3rd and 4th, run the ball. Run it. Just run it. It's 3rd and 4. Run the ball. Whatever. If we on the plus side of the field, you go for it on 4th down, regardless. If we on the negative side of the 50, then kick it. But run the ball. Let the offensive line have the opportunity to let their nuts hang and run the ball. That's what I want to see. But too often than not, if it's 3rd and 4, they're gonna let Shador pass the ball.
Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah. So I just want to say, like, I'm not gonna say who I know there at Colorado or whatever. Like, all of y'all are technically right about Sean Lewis. When it comes down to, like, Sean Lewis's offense is good. Like, he's not the first one to do it. It's a high tempo offense. Blah blah blah. They can kind of get going. It's the times where he's supposed to make a call in a situational time of the game that he doesn't make that call. And y'all are talking about last game where kind of Pat took over. If y'all go back and look at certain calls that he made at a certain time in the game, if Hankerson and Dillon catch the ball, those are probably 80-yard touchdowns, and those were the plays that Sean Lewis was missing. You set up certain plays to call those on a certain, like, offensive or on a certain defensive call, and that's where Sean Lewis was messing up, and that's where Deion and him had that rift. So that's the only reason really Sean Lewis has got demoted, is because mid-game, when you're calling these certain calls, hey, Shador's going back, we're doing this high tempo, and then you're supposed to have a counter for the defensive scheme that they're running, he was never making that counter call, and that's why Pat took over. That's really the main reason Pat took over, is Deion just really got fed up about that.
Adjustments.
Yeah. And
He
it's
was one of the best
was
at making adjustments for the first 3-5 weeks when they was, 5-1, and they was like the second half greatest team in the world. And then all of a sudden, the last 2 weeks, now he can't make adjustments.
I don't think
it hasn't been the last 2 weeks though, bro.
Yeah,
even
because he just
it's been longer than that. Even when we was winning, like there was games, right, that where we were starting the first half and we could, there's certain things he's calling. Even us watching the game, we could clearly see it's not working. But he keep going on to the same thing over and over, even though we could clearly see it's not working. And there's some situations that I think Shador bailed him out on a couple of bad play calls as well.
Exactly.
We can't just say that, oh, everything has been working from the first 3 games, and then he just decided in the first 2 weeks, in the last 2 weeks to change it. That's not true. If you look at the games and everything that's been going on, you could clearly see it's been happening. Yeah. And to be honest with you, in my opinion, I think the Stanford game is what really got Coach Prime fed up, and the fact that even after the situation that happened in the Stanford game, we got a bye week, we go to UCLA, and we're still seeing the same thing. Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
Having Shador with the ball in his hand is not bailing you out. They're having the ball in the hands of the best player in the country. So he's not bailing you out. Like, you want Shador with the ball in his hand, making his decisions in those moments. He's the best quarterback in the nation. Decisions.
Now
so
when
you want the ball, and I'm not saying that it needs to be some kind of adjustments, but don't just say that Shador bailed him out. That's what all great players do, and that's why you put the ball in your great players' hands.
But at the same time, it is technically like the offense is still Sean, but Shador is really like going Superman at the end of those games sometimes. Like, it's kind of like the Tom Brady effect. Tom Brady is bailing out Belichick. Like, Tom Brady is bailing out that Patriots offense. It's the same thing. It's when it's time to crunch down and make the right plays or scramble. Like, Shador is doing that, and you can't do that the entire game because he's not going to last. But when it comes down to, like, actually get clutch, then Shador does that. So he technically is bailing them out, but it's still Sean Lewis's offense that's putting him in a good position. So, like, y'all aren't wrong. It's just a sense of, like, he's not making the right call at the right time. And then when it's scramble drill time and the 2 minutes left, Shador is just being Shador, and he's being special, and that's just it is what it is.
I don't look at it as somebody bailing you. I look at it as getting the ball in the best player's hands. It's like if we hooping and I got LeBron on my team, I don't want the ball in the last minutes. Give it to Bron.
Exactly.
All right, like, yeah. Well, listen. All right.
Give it to Bron.
I'm gonna give you guys a perfect example.
I don't care what play you run. Give it to LeBron.
And don't. I'm
gonna give you guys a perfect example to prove what you guys are saying is wrong. All right, you guys remember when Adam Gase was the offensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos with Peyton Manning, and everybody swore up and down he was the next greatest play caller and all of that, getting Peyton, like making Peyton look what people realized when Adam Gase became the coach of the Jets, because I'm a Jets fan, is the fact that it was Peyton Manning that was actually making him look good. Like he wasn't
That's
really.
what you want, though. You want a player that you can give the ball to or put the ball in their hands and say, "Go make a play." If you don't have those type of players, you're going to lose games.
Exactly.
You guys.
But
are saying
RJ,
you guys are
but
saying
you.
he's bailing him out like he just don't know what he's doing, calling whatever in Shadour's. That's not the case. But you do want the ball in Shadour's hands.
Yeah. He wouldn't
Listen,
have got hired if he didn't know what he was doing.
Maybe I'm interpreting it wrong. Am I interpreting it wrong, bro?
No, listen, RJ, I agree with you on that part. You need the ball in your best players, but at the same time, also as an offensive coordinator, you also need to give your best players some layups too, bro.
All right,
give him
y'all.
some eat.
All right, y'all just being a dead horse, dog. We finna move past this, man. We going into everybody's favorite subject of the week, man. That y'all been waiting on forever. All right, you know, the top 6 game of the week. We gonna get into it. We're gonna do 7 because you got to get the CU game in there. So CU versus Arizona. Who you got? We're gonna go to Jonas, RJ. I'm just going off of how everybody look on the screen. If you want to pull up, y'all know what time it is, man. I know Law Dog probably gonna pull up here in a second because y'all know this is his favorite segment where he likes to take bets. So hey, y'all know what time it is.
I see 3.
Rob, did y'all already talk about the people who stole Colorado stuff?
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
Okay.
I'm taking Arizona.
All right, I'm back. I can hear y'all now. My bad, y'all. I'm going through some stuff.
All right. Hey, Jonas, did you go?
Yeah, I went.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Ovi, who you take? All right, he dropped off. Cool. Days to come?
I'm taking Arizona by 14.
All right. Edison?
I got CU winning.
Shout out to my dog, Coach Dre. They getting ready for that playoff game, man.
I will say this, though. If
What
they
up,
don't win this
Coach?
one here, they ain't winning no more.
What's going on, Coach Dre?
It's their last shot, right?
Yeah, we in pregame, right?
Because like low key, I feel like Arizona right side on the old line is gonna be a problem, bro. That right side for Arizona is a problem. It's very big problem.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best guard and tackle duos in the whole nation.
That right side. That's where they gonna run it at.
Arizona's offensive line.
Yeah, that tackle
Guard and
in
tackle.
that guard.
Yeah, they both.
Bro.
Yeah, they
Monster.
yeah.
That gonna be a problem.
We running into them niggas, man.
All right.
hey, let Jonas call the plays. You hear me? Hey, I like that. Hey, I like that.
Hey, Coach, we running into him. Coach, we ain't ducking. We running right into him.
Edison?
Yes, sir.
What you got?
Oh no, I said I got CU winning just because I think that we have to win this game if we want to have a chance to make it into any ball game, and we have to pull out all the stops. And I just, in my opinion, like everything with the way the defense been showing or been looking the past 3 weeks, and with Pat Sherman having one more extra week with the offense, I think we're gonna find a way to pull it out.
Gotcha. Tony?
I got CU by 10.
All right. Let me say this, man. For those guys see the numbers keep jumping up and down. Man, any veterans that's in here, man, salute to you guys. I know it's Veterans Day, man. Appreciate all the services you guys done for us. And anybody that's in the military, man, salute to y'all, man. Appreciate what y'all done for the country. What up, Coach Dre? How y'all feeling? Playoff game, man. Y'all ready to go, man?
Man, we ready, man. We ready. It's time.
Let's go, Coach.
Time, man. I mean,
let's go, Coach Dre. Get that dub.
But we finna go put up a donut. These people coming out here to whoop. I'm telling you, bro. Hey,
Hey man, my boys ready to go, man. They ready to go. We
Yeah.
ready to go. Like I say, I mean, people burying us. They think we're gonna lose by like 14 or something like this. Man, we beat these boys by 40. Like it ain't finna even be close tonight, man. These boys, they
Yeah.
been up here since they ain't had no school. We been up here. We had them up here since about 12. So they itching and ready to go. They itching and ready to go.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Y'all on the road or y'all at home, coach?
What you say, baby? Say that again.
We
Y'all
on
on
the
the
road
road or
at
y'all at
home.
home?
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Yep.
Y'all on the road or are y'all
No,
at
no, no.
home?
They got to come. We won the district. You got to come see us at the place, here. We ain't
Yeah.
going to
Let's
nobody play. You got to come see me at the
go.
house, man.
Talk that
Ain't
talk,
no,
Coach Dre.
yeah, man. Listen, cuz man, dude, that made me mad today. Like you get in the paper and go to talking reckless, man. Out of 10 games, we done pitched 6 shutouts. Ain't nobody never did that in this area. Nobody. Out of 10 games, we done pitched 6 shutouts. Man, I don't want to hear.
Yeah, talk
I don't
that
want to hear.
talk, man. Let them know. He said they done pitched 6 shutouts, man. What they talking about,
Six.
man?
I mean, them boys giving up average and giving up 6 points a game, something like that. It's something crazy. Like that's all they've been giving.
Sheesh.
We lead the state and take turnovers, man. My kids ready to go, man. They ready to go. Cause over here, people think we just, you know, you produced Anthony Richardson, and what people fail to realize, he had 1 winning season. We produced him with 1 winning season. Combined, I think he won his first 3 seasons. He won 5 games combined.
Dang.
So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In these last 2 years, we don't won 14 games, bro. We only lost 6.
For
So I
those
mean,
who
it is
don't
what
know
it
who,
is.
for those who don't know who, new to the show, Coach Dre is in Florida, man. In Florida, Gainesville, baby. Come on, man. Yeah, he out there producing dogs, man. He coached Anthony Richardson, who's in the NFL,
But he was
rookie
top 5,
quarterback.
huh? And was
Huh?
top 5, right?
Yeah.
Say that again.
Say he was top 5, huh?
Yeah. We went number 4.
Jeez.
We went
Yeah,
number.
Coach Dre, he coached Anthony Richardson. So if you don't know, that's who was high school, one of his high school coaches. So hey, he know him. All right. But let's get into it, man. First game on the slate, man. We got Miami versus Florida State, man. Who y'all got, man?
Woo!
Let me know.
Ooh wee.
I got Florida State by 24. They're gonna spank
Uh,
Miami.
You know what? I'm
by
I'm going with the
24?
I'm
Nah,
going with the U. I'm going with the U.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Not
with
the
I'm going
run.
with the U, bro.
the team with Miami, me. I don't think they're gonna win, but it ain't gonna be no blowout.
All right, so listen, what if Florida State two top wide receivers don't play? You still taking about 24?
Johnny
Oh,
Wilson, Johnny Wilson playing. I mean, what's the Keon not playing though?
Yeah, Keon not
if
playing.
if they're out their top 2 wide receivers, then this gonna be a close game. But if everybody playing, they spunking Miami.
The U. Go get that done. The U. By 15.
By 15?
RJ,
15.
what?
On Florida State?
15. They gonna hang it on them boys.
With the way Tyler Van Dyke been playing?
And you gotta go to
Man,
Cal too.
look, they could
But you can
let's
throw that
go.
record out the window though. You can throw that record out the window with Florida.
That's why I'm saying
What I'm saying,
it's gonna be a close
they
game.
like throw that record out the window. Them boys gonna come
I
ready to
say
play because
that's
they gonna want to mess up Florida State season. That's all they got to play for.
Yep.
That's all they got to play for. To mess up Florida State season. That year if they mess up Florida State season.
that's
Hey,
why I said I take the points. It's gonna be a close game. Ain't gonna be
man,
no.
that's crazy. All right. Next game we got USC versus Oregon.
Ooh wee.
USC who versus Oregon?
USC versus
USD.
Oregon.
Yeah, I mean, I think USC might be done tapped out. I don't know how much more Caleb gonna take.
Hey man, he might be over there crying, painting his toenails, man, painting his fingernails, dog. Let's keep it real.
I give USC a fighting chance, bro, because new defensive coordinator, the defense gonna have a pep in their step. I give them a fighting chance.
Nah, man. Oregon
I
gonna
give them a fighting chance too, but it's just because of Caleb. That's it.
What
Dang.
who?
I think Oregon wins, but it's gonna be close.
All right.
A typical Pac-12 shootout.
Utah versus Washington.
I got Utah with the upset.
Yeah, I'm going. Wait a minute. Is Utah home? Is Utah home? Who's at home?
They ain't got no quarterback.
Utah ain't got no offense.
Washington's at home. Washington's at home.
Utah ain't got no
Ooh. Yeah, but the way Washington offense been playing lately, man, they don't have too many scared. It's like when you keep messing around like that, it's gonna bite you one of these games. And you can't be messing around against a team like Utah. Like the way they've been playing with this, like some teams they ain't supposed to be close with. They like winning in the last possession.
At
Like
this
y'all
point,
supposed.
West teams got to win. It don't really matter how many points they win by. They just got to win. You know what I'm saying? To stay alive. Like that's the only thing that can really kick them out of the playoffs is them losing the game. So they just got to win. It don't matter how they win.
Now I agree with that, but it's like if you keep messing like if you keep messing around like that with this, like keep making this game close like that, though, one of these time, like one of these teams, they're gonna start believing they could really win. They're gonna beat you any given Saturday.
That's why everybody in the Pac-12 got 2 losses.
All right, the next game on the slate, we got Michigan versus Penn State.
Y'all know how I feel about James Franklin.
Just don't think Penn State got they ain't got quarterback, so that's what made me think.
You got Penn State, coach?
I like Drew Allen. He is good.
What?
I got Michigan.
He's all right. I mean,
like with all the noise that's been going on, I think them boys in Michigan is mad as hell, and they're gonna show out on Penn State today.
Give me Michigan. Yeah, I ain't even gonna play with it.
All right. Tennessee versus Mizzou.
Missouri. Is Missouri home?
Missouri.
Yeah.
I don't think they top that boy playing for Tennessee, so Missouri.
Yeah, I think Missouri been flirting with an upset all season. They gonna get one.
Top wide receiver not playing either though.
Oh, Luther Burden ain't playing?
Nah, he out.
Nah, he might not play.
Okay, never mind. Tennessee. That's their whole offense.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Joe Milton too, bro.
Yeah, that's their whole offense ain't playing.
Yeah, if he not playing, I got Tennessee too. But I don't trust Joe Milton at all, bro.
You don't like Joe?
Nah, bro. Like with the way he's been playing this season, man, I expected way more from him.
He get scary when the game get tight. If they go up, he look good. But soon as the game get close again, he go to I don't be liking that, bro. Because he's gonna beat Alabama.
And it's like when the game get tight, he can't make the easy throws. It's like he's like he be selling them way too long. He putting way too much power in. Like there's big games, wide receivers running wide open, and he sell the ball 10 yards ahead of them. Like, come on, bro.
That's a fact, though. He be throwing to the fans in the bleachers.
Yeah, he got a rocket launcher.
He showed
show some accuracy with that rocket, though, my brother.
That's what got you put on the bench at Michigan.
Hey, shout out to my boy John Liquidate in the building, man. Shout out to my dog, man.
What's up, boy? JT in the building.
That boy in Colorado.
Louis, brother. You said what?
He out there in Colorado, huh?
Yeah, but we both from the Lou.
I know you're from the Lou, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That shit dirty as hell.
What?
Hey, St. Louis, look, I was riding through St. Louis coming back from Arizona. Listen, I was riding through St. Louis coming back from Arizona. It was like trash on the motherfucking E-way. Like, I'm like, oh man, this is crazy, bro.
Wait, hold on. What part? Because don't say if you're talking about East St. Louis, that's not St. Louis, dog. That's Illinois.
Oh, okay. Is Illinois, bro? That's where I was.
Yeah, if you in East St. Louis, you're not in St. Louis, dog. You're in Illinois.
Okay.
You're not in St. Louis, dog.
It's called East St. Louis, Illinois.
Yeah. it's literally a bridge.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Bro, it's a bridge It's called East St. Louis. It's east side of the St. Louis.
It showed what, bro, was like trash and stuff out, like running over rocks and tires, and I'm like, man, what in the world?
Anytime people bring up East St. Louis, they always say it's St. Louis. And I said, man, I challenge anybody to pull this up on the map and show me where it says East St. Louis in St. Louis, because you're not gonna find. Now you'll find East St. Louis, Illinois, but you're not gonna find East St. Missouri. You're just not. So, but no, man. No, New York, man. New York streets is wild, man.
Hold on. We ain't gonna talk about New York now.
No, New York
we ain't gonna do that.
Oh man, but all right, last game we got Georgia versus Ole Miss. This should be a landslide, but we're gonna see.
Georgia.
Give me Lane, man. I got Lane Kiffin. He finally gonna put one of the big games out, man. I got Lane Kiffin.
Georgia. And Ole Miss got another one of my boys on there. Jordan Watkins, a wide receiver, number 11. It's one of my kids, one of my dudes. But give me Georgia, bro. I'm realistic. He actually started at U of L. He transferred out to Ole Miss last year.
Miss Tanisha, she's gonna drop the troll votes, y'all. Here in a second. She got the results. She's gonna drop her here in a second. Relax.
Wait, the troll votes?
Yeah. Yeah, man. She gonna drop the results here in a second, man. People keep asking for it. There was a poll going on while y'all was up here, blow game.
We know Law Dog gonna win. We already know that.
But man, I sent them to you. I sent them to you. I was about to ask something else because I had something else to talk about. Give me one second. Because I know I had it. I know I had it. Do y'all want to get into NFL games?
As long as y'all don't talk about the Commanders, we straight. I'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. Please don't bring them up.
That's your team?
Unfortunately. Sad case.
But I'm a Jets fan, bro, so I can't even laugh at you.
Sad case.
Dang. Hey Zion, don't get to talking about them, bro. If you want nobody bringing up your Packers, bro. Don't be
better than us.
I don't know about that, but hey,
I got this.
Bro, Zion, bro, your Packers is not it. I don't know why you talking about the Jets. Your Packers is not it either, bro.
Hey, kick Zion out. He gotta go. You hear me? Hey, hit that button on him. Get him out of here.
Hey, how y'all feel about I'm gonna ask y'all this. How do y'all feel about CJ Stroud in his rookie year with Houston?
Dog.
Bryce Younger bust.
But honestly,
I'm happy for DeMeco Ryans. I'm happy for the coach that they turned it around and he's starting to win football games.
Yeah.
Bryce Younger bust.
Speaking of CJ Stroud, I got a question, yo. Y'all remember doing the draft, when they were doing that litmus test for like quarterbacks, and they was making this huge deal about CJ Stroud test scores and everything like that. Yeah. I feel like somebody people gotta start putting their names on this stuff, man, because you can't be talking about a kid like that, winning his chance, messing his money up, and then just for no reason, bro. Put your name on it. People got to start taking accountability for that stuff.
Listen. Let's get into that, right? Talking about taking accountability.
The anonymous
putting your name on stuff versus anonymous source.
The anonymous coach strikes again.
It strikes again.
What happened?
Nah, I'm just saying.
There is one article out there that's going in on Colorado. That's anonymous coach, There's an article floating around out there, but then there's also another article talking about how it's laughable that Coach Prime demoted Sean Lewis as the offensive coordinator. But you scared to put your name on it. You want to be anonymous. Who cares? Put your name on it. If you want to talk the talk, put your name on it. Why? But you know how this is, man. It's easy to hide behind people, you know what I'm saying? Because you really never know if it's really a reporter that's saying something or if it's really a coach, because it's always an anonymous source. So you don't know who the information is coming from.
Exactly. Well, sometimes I really be thinking it's just the reporter saying stuff and just say it's anonymous sources, just so they don't have to put the names behind it.
No,
I really think
sometimes
that
it's a coach. Sometimes it's a coach. Sometimes the way they word some stuff, it could definitely be a coach. You know, there are a lot of coaches out here that can't talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Oh, they talking about the Cowboys. Ooh, don't get started on them.
Yeah, please don't talk about them. Let's not even talk.
Hey, it wasn't me, man. It was somebody in the chat. They bring up the Cowboys, man. Hey, man.
I thought we was gonna play, so I'm not upset, but we gonna do what we do every year. We probably gonna get in the playoffs and go to struggle.
Hey, listen, man. People gotta understand, man. It works both ways, man. So if you go out there running, and so here's what I'll say, but the anonymous coach stuff, right? The reason why a lot of people don't put their name on stuff, because you never know who's gonna be your next boss. You never know who can help you get to that next job. So if you put your name out there and you say something crazy, you better know what comes with the consequences. And that's why you see a lot of people don't put their name on stuff. But let's get it. I'm gonna name off some NFL games for y'all, man. Sorry, my bad. So we got the Texans versus the Bengals. Bengals are 5-3. The Houston Texans are 4-4. Man, who y'all got?
Who's at home?
I'm going with Joe Shiesty, me, bro.
Yeah, I got Joe Burrow on that one too.
Yeah, the Titans don't
But
look
it's
like
gotta be a close game though.
The boys don't look like they gonna be doing that. We gotta go with the.
And then Jamar Chase kind of a little bit hurt too.
Is he?
Yeah, he got hurt last game. He came back in. He a little banged up.
But T. Higgins finally back healthy too though.
Yeah, T. Higgins trying to get that bag.
He balled out last game.
Yeah, I'm still going with Joe over little CJ right now though.
We got the Saints versus the Vikings, and they're both 5-4.
New Orleans, we want the Saints, we want the city.
Man,
Yeah, I got the Saints.
Listen, every time Derek Carr have a good game, you know what's coming next. A bad one.
A bad one.
A bad one.
He don't do
but that's
two back-to-back good games,
though.
you hear me? He don't do that. He's allergic to good games, you hear me?
Right.
Yeah, but I feel like that defense and Alvin Kamara gonna bail him out though, because that Vikings offense really not gonna do nothing against the Saints defense.
Well, I don't know. You know, Dobbs done had him a week, so you're gonna see what he can do for the whole thing.
Man, that
hey, y'all, let me.
NASA, dog.
He a whole scientist, you hear me?
That dude used to work for NASA.
Yeah, he went to Tennessee.
Nigga was a genius playing football.
I played against that boy.
That he is. But hey, y'all, let me get up out of here. Let me get ready to go get these boys ready. If y'all on live when I get out, or I hit Rob in the chat later on tonight. Let them know what we did. But let me go get these boys.
Coach. I appreciate good luck tonight, Coach Dre. Get him.
All right, appreciate y'all.
Good luck, man.
All right, man. If y'all want to pull up, man, y'all can. Though it's open, man. Anybody want to pull up and come talk, man? We can talk some football, man. Who the top quarterbacks? Who the best rookies out there? Next up we got. I'm gonna talk about it. The Packers versus the Steelers.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now you're gonna beat the brakes on them, dude, man.
Nah, I got the Steelers. I got the Steelers. Steelers gonna win that. And I don't know how Mike Tomlin keep doing it, bro. Like, he's an amazing coach. Like, because every year people don't expect the Steelers to do nothing, and he somehow find a way to get them a winning season, bro.
And
That
I know
dude is
Steelers
different.
fans they be saying he need to get fired. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
What?
They tripping.
Bro,
that
if
roster
they fire
sucks.
Mike, bro, if they fire Mike Tomlin, Woody Johnson need to bring out the bag and just bring him to New York, man. Whatever he got to do, bring that bro to New York, man.
Nah, man, he's black. He's coming to Washington. Next subject.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere near to come in this, but come on now.
He coming to Charlotte City, you heard me? That's where he coming.
Man.
Jonas, do you want to tell them our problem with Mike Tomlin?
Man.
Dr. Bond, you
Go
got
ahead,
a problem
bro.
with Mike Tomlin?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, I don't want to say it, bro. I don't want to say it.
Why not?
Go ahead.
I can say it tactfully. I think that
Damn, I missed you.
I don't think that we think Mike Tomlin is a bad coach. I think that there's things that we wish Mike Tomlin would do that he's refusing to do. For example, Matt Canada is trash.
Yeah, he got to go. I agree with that.
And so there's certain things and moves that we have been wanting him to make, and it just seems like it takes some time for him to make the moves. So that's the only thing. I will say, though, as a Steelers fan, we're also used to winning Super Bowls. So our expectation of our team is a lot higher than other people's expectations of their teams. So I think sometimes it's easy for us to pick and prod our team. I will also say that we often lose to teams we're not supposed to lose to and beat the teams we're not supposed to beat. And that's frustrating.
Y'all just need
I can agree with that.
Y'all need a roster rebuild because it's too much talent in that division for y'all not to have no quarterback, no offensive line, half receivers.
Our offensive
quarterback is halfway decent, though.
Correct. Our offensive line is not the problem. The real problem, if you watch Steelers football, the problem is that our division is stacked. And if you look at our wins, and losses coming off of games that we've played against our division, it tells a different story. Respectfully, if you're not a Steelers fan and you don't watch this grind every single week and then watch the next week, depending on who we play, you can't get it because it numbers won't tell the story of what we're seeing in Pittsburgh.
No, Matt Canada's horrible. He got to go. I've been saying this since last year.
Running the same offense he ran in college, dog.
Hey, he sucks. He got to go.
I sent Tanisha a clip of the same offense at LSU, and that play is being ran today.
and we know the play. We know when it's coming. That's the thing. So.
And I don't like how they.
Why do you guys think he won't fire Canada though?
It's kind of like I don't like how you handling the George either, bro.
Who?
George Pickens. He got the man on Twitter talking about free me and all that. Like, that's your best. That's the second best player on your team, bro.
So I think there's a couple of things happening here, though. I think that when you have an offensive coordinator that's not good, the offensive players are probably not going to be happy.
True.
So I think what's happening is that George Pickens, it hasn't clicked that our play calling is not very good. And so, and he's a young player. He's got to.
He's like 21 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 21, 22 years old. So yeah, he ain't really realized that Matt Canada.
Correct. And historically, the Steelers have always had an older receiver that can basically help these young guys. We don't have that right now. We don't have an older guy that's playing in our receiving room that can help, like we used to, but we don't.
The oldest one we got is Deontay Johnson.
That's true.
Right.
We still have guys like Hines Ward and them. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so we're lacking a little bit of that. And I think, because let's be real, if we would have had that, Pickens never would have tweeted that. He would have known better. Just like look at the difference in Pickens and then Joey Porter Jr. Most people think Joey Porter Jr. should have started, right? He didn't start. He grinded it out. Never, whatever. He was quiet because he has Patrick Peterson over there that's like, bro, calm down. This is how we're going to do this. George Pickens doesn't have that.
Yeah,
well,
right.
he also got his daddy that's right there too. So his pops is letting him know, like, this is how stuff is done. You know what I'm saying?
told him, like, bro, you gonna take my spot. Like, chill out. Like, I know, like Patrick know what the play is.
Correct.
I agree with y'all, but that's a little when you got Pops right, and it was set up for him perfectly too, like for him to be drafted in Pittsburgh. Oh yeah, I knew it was gonna work.
Or exactly. So then take that same logic and apply it to Pickens. He doesn't. I mean, and then he has a second-year quarterback who, the jury's still out if he's going to be the guy. So,
he's trash.
My point is, and then you're playing in the AFC North, so it's like, do I fault Pickens? I mean, he shouldn't have said it, but he said what he said. But now it's like it's gonna. Let's see how he responds. I think he was actually taking a shot at Matt Canada, because if you go back and watch the previous games, George Pickens wasn't getting thrown to. Then all of a sudden in the fourth quarter, it's like now we're throwing to George Pickens, and it's like what are we doing? Like the team, the offense coordinating is terrible, but
no, it's
horrible.
It's horrible.
My thing on Steelers is like they just don't have any guys
set up.
They don't have anybody that you can just get the ball to. Well, I'm not gonna say it like the offensive coordinator don't suck. So let me get that after. He's trash. But y'all usually have a top tier guy on offense, like one of the best running backs in the league, one of the best receivers in the league, that y'all can just get the ball to and they go loose. So y'all have Deontay Thompson.
We have play callers too.
Well,
we also had one of the callers and Todd Haley. We also had a good play caller, bro.
That's true. We agree on the play caller, bro. I'm not absolving the play caller. I'm just saying, like, as far as to why it's not translating into like playoffs and stuff. Like, you guys are in a division with Lamar and Deshaun and Burrow, and y'all got Pickens. So it's like there's a talent gap in between the Steelers and everybody else in that division. So I don't know. There's a huge talent gap.
As far as quarterback,
there's a huge
division. Okay, cool.
Y'all got the worst quarterback.
Baltimore,
but I don't think there's a huge talent gap in skill players, though. Steelers got great skill players.
Great.
Our defense is arguably better than all the teams too, except for Cleveland.
Well,
except for Cleveland, absolutely.
Watch that offense against 3 or 4 different teams. You gonna be like, man, how is this shit even working?
Yeah, I don't see a wide receiver number 1 in Pittsburgh.
Deontay Johnson.
You don't think George Pickens is a number 1 receiver?
Not right now.
Man, you crazy.
He's going to develop into one. But right now,
you gotta watch. He don't have a quarterback.
I mean, he's not T. Higgins. He's not Jamar Chase. He's not Amari Cooper. You know what I'm saying? He's not Odell Beckham.
Listen, if you put him with Joe Burrow, T. Higgins wouldn't touch the field.
You think George Pickens is that good right now?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We disagree on that, but we agree on everything. But we disagree. I don't think he's that. I'm not gonna say I don't think he's that good. I think he's good, but I think he still got some development to do.
He would take T. Higgins' spot for sure.
I don't know about that.
Nah, George Pickens is a dog, bro. George Pickens is a dog.
He's just not a top tier receiver. He's not a top tier receiver.
Nah, but you can't really see that though. You can't really see that with the quarterback, like, right? If I'm getting open all the time, I'm not getting the ball. How does that fall on me?
Exactly. What more do you want from your receiver?
The release, the stemming with his route running.
He's getting open, bro. He's not getting the ball.
Y'all didn't even let me finish. It's everything else too.
Point doesn't make sense.
Right? Listen,
from an evaluation standpoint, y'all just come from a fan standpoint. Like,
nah, bro. Listen, RJ.
Listen, inconsistencies. He's inconsistent with his route running. One play he'll run a great route, then the other play he'll come back. It's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see those with the best receivers in the league.
Listen, it's the same situation with the Jets, bro.
Garrett Wilson is better than George Pickens. Would you guys agree?
Bro, honestly, I'll tell you this.
Stop. You better not. You better not. Don't do it. Don't laugh. Don't do it.
I'm a Jets fan, bro, and I'll tell you the neck and neck. I'm a Jets fan, bro, and I'll tell you the neck and neck. But the thing is, though, you're not seeing their greatness, bro.
Joe is crazy. He just made me drop my juice.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Look, Garrett got talent, but he
Nah, man.
Nah, bro.
You just made me drop my juice, bro. You owe me a juice box.
Listen, bro. Gary, that guy too, is the same situation with Zach Wilson, bro.
Dog in him. He ain't physical enough, bro.
Who, Gary Wilson?
Yeah, to be a number one. He ain't physical enough. Gary Wilson got the same problem. I feel like CeeDee Lamb. He'll be a good number 2.
CeeDee Lamb dropped the ball
bro.
way too
Gary
much.
Wilson is a number 1 receiver,
He don't
bro.
have that physicality,
He just got Zach Wilson throwing him the ball, bro. I watch this every Sunday, bro. I watch this man get open every Sunday just for Zach Wilson to do some bull jive, bro.
He's
I watch
good.
it every Sunday, bro.
Oh, did mine drop?
No, go ahead.
So out of all of the young receivers, he the best one out of everybody in their second and their third year.
And they second and third year?
Yeah.
I got Gary Wilson number 1. Yeah.
Hold on. Chase been in league 4, right?
Yeah, Chase out of it. Chase is out. Chase is not in the discussion. I'm talking about Gary Wilson, Chris Olave.
Chris Olave, yeah.
I got Garrett number 1, but I'm a homer.
I mean, that's not even a home. I mean, clearly, probably. Yeah, I think we might have to go Garrett Wilson at the top of the list.
Bro, he had 1,000 yards with Zach Wilson throwing him the ball last year, bro. He had 1,000 yards with Zach Wilson throwing him the ball last year.
I'm trying to be fair and think about every receiver that could possibly be in this category and not just be like a jump to a rash decision. But I think Chris Olave is better. Yeah. Garrett Wilson, he's probably at the top. And then I go Olave.
Who was making that clicking noise?
It's probably me. My bad, y'all.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think George Pickens better than Chris Olave, though. I'll tell you that. I'll take George Pickens over Chris Olave.
George Pickens will be as good as his offensive coordinator will be. Because that's just how AFC North football works. Like, that's just the name of the game. That's why having a bad offensive coordinator is so bad for Pittsburgh. Because, you can't – it's already hard to get points in the AFC North. And now we have a offensive coordinator who runs, like, plays that are 5 yards, behind the line of scrimmage more often than not. And if it's 3rd down and 5, we're going to run a play that's 1 yard and pray and hope that we get to the first down marker. This happens like every week. I mean, I don't know about you, Jonas, but I could be sitting at home and be like, "Oh God, here comes this pitch to the left." Like,
and look though, they be trying to get on Najee Harris like he sucks. Like, what do y'all know? He's ignorant.
I mean, he's running the play.
He's good.
Like what do you? I mean, what do you want him to do?
Honestly,
sometimes I think that Warren gets. It's interesting to me how they use Warren as compared to Harris. Because I feel like some of the plays that go to Warren, it should actually be for Harris and vice versa. But like, what do I know? I'm just sitting at home watching the game. But it's a mess. Every week, it's a mess, by the way.
I just want y'all to know, as a Commanders fan, this makes me happy to hear somebody else upset with their team. Please continue.
It's a mess. I always tell people the Steelers are a mess. The difference is we're just the Pittsburgh Steelers, and our defense is pretty immaculate. So we're always going to have a chance
because it never looks bad.
Correct. We're always. I think a couple of years ago, somebody, I can't remember what broadcaster, he said the Steelers are hard to kill. He's 100% accurate, and we're hard to kill because our defense is always going to keep us in the game. And if our defense doesn't show up, we're screwed. We can't because we can't score. So, I mean, here we are. Every
that's the same issue with the Jets right now too. It's like we have a great defense, and if the defense don't show up, we don't win.
But listen, the problem is, and will always be, the NFL as a whole don't know how to evaluate quarterbacks. Though.
Facts.
Just look at
100%.
All the games tomorrow. It's 32 teams, so with that 16 games. Out of them 16 games, bro, you can't tell me them 32 like some of they got Nick what's his boy name is Toon playing. You got Danny DeVito playing. You got Tyler Bagent playing. Like
PJ Walker.
PJ Walker, Josh Dobbs, and it's like, bro,
Zach, you could put Zach Wilson in there too.
I think they all playing because they starters is hurt.
Like, what a quarter, but the dudes they backing up ain't really good. Like the difference between Tyler Bagent and Justin Fields ain't that much different.
And Zach Wilson was the number 2 pick in the draft, bro. Like
they reach for quarterbacks because quarterbacks are quote unquote a kiss of death or greatness on your franchise. So I don't know. I mean, it's
right. I'm gonna use the Jets for example, bro. We whiffed on 2 quarterbacks in 5 years, bro. We got Sam Darnold with the number 3 pick, and then we're gonna go ahead and take Zach Wilson. Like the thing that got me so upset is like, right after one pro day, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, we're not looking at nobody else. Zach Wilson's our quarterback." So you're telling me you got a draft class full of quarterback. You see him make one across his body throw, and that's it. You're not gonna do no research on nobody else. You should be fired, bro. That's malpractice. Like that's crazy.
That's cap. They do they research on every prospect.
Nah, he right.
Bro, no, they did not, bro. They did not, bro.
Zach Wilson pro day.
No, they did not, bro.
Listen, they went to Zach Wilson pro day. Zach Wilson threw that ball in that indoor practice facility, and his stock rised up from the bottom of the first round to the top of the first round.
Bro, and literally, bro, and the Jets was like, "Yeah, we good. We ain't looking at nobody else. Zach Wilson is who, bro." Teams offered them like 3-4 first round pick for the second pick. Like, nah, we good. We taking Zach. I'm like, are you kidding me? We suck. We need players.
They tell you that.
Like, come on, bro. Nah, bro. No, bro. You're not gonna tell me that, bro. You're not gonna tell me that, bro. No.
Nobody else was
ain't no way, bro.
High on that dude, but them.
We wasn't on, bro. Every other team had him like a middle of the pack, bro. We saw one pro day. It's like we're not gonna look at the BYU tape. We ain't gonna do none of that. We saw one him in shorts and t-shirts. He's the next Aaron Rodgers. Are you kidding me?
It's okay.
And you were general manager in the NFL, bro. That's ridiculous.
We just let Carson Wentz come through and ruin our program. So I completely understand.
Bro, listen to RJ. Listen to RJ. Hold on, bro. Listen, bro.
I don't want to hear bad. Carson Wentz is horrible. I don't want to hear no bad.
Listen. No, he won an MVP.
Look, the Pittsburgh fans over crying they 900 because they 9-3. Meanwhile, we over here 1-7. I don't want to hear none of y'all, bro. I don't want to hear it. Respectfully, I don't want to hear that, bro.
RJ, bro.
RJ. We just traded Chase Young. Come on, bro. What are
y'all? They trade Chase Young and the other dude. But you don't trade the dude who want to leave.
I'm so upset, bro. I don't think you understand, bro. And we traded the round pick
and not trade Jonathan Allen won't go.
All right, let's talk about the Buccaneers because I'm getting mad. Let's talk about Tampa Bay, bro.
When I saw that, I'm like, bro, who making these decisions? Like, you trade your 2 pass rushers when your defensive tackle really put the whole team under the bus. And trade him.
And we ain't gonna do nothing but take them 2 picks and draft more pass rushers. Just pay them dudes. Like, seriously, that's what they gonna do. You gotta replace them 2 because you traded both of them. Who's gonna rush the passer? Jamin Davis?
Man. 2 years ago, the Redskins had the best D-line.
Come on, bro.
Bro, they definitely did, bro.
Like 2 years ago, they had the best D-line in the league, dog.
We wasted all them picks and all them Alabama dudes every year. Buster Knott, first round. Did he go to Alabama? Pick him. Did he go to Alabama? Pick him. Linebacker? We'll take him. Defensive lineman? We'll take him. We took Josh Allen last year. It don't matter. We'll take DeRon Payne this year. It don't matter. We'll take Fabian Mathis. What is this bump? Man, listen, y'all. I don't.
My boy set up. He done with it.
The thing is, though, RJ, is you're actually making my point for me as Steelers fans, right? Like, we're frustrated because we feel like we're a little bit better than average. We're used to being great. So for us, where we're at, we're like, ugh. But then other teams are like, we are terrible. Like we can't do anything right.
Y'all 9-3, bro. I don't want to hear that. That's not average.
I think we're 5.
Whatever. Listen, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that,
bro. Yo, RJ, listen. At least, bro. At least you done draft some quarterback. At least you done made the playoffs and done did something, bro.
They got a
like I've been the Jets, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. Like I'm from Haiti. I've been in America since 2008. So that's how I became a Jets fan. Like I got 2 years of good things with Mark Sanchez, and the rest we've been ass, bro. I question my decision. Like if I should, can I just be a fan of another team? Because the things I had to watch the past 12 years, bro.
Hey, look though.
Oh my God, bro. Bro.
When I was out in Arizona, I ain't gonna lie, nobody up here. I was so pissed off at the draft we had last year. I got Chargers keychains and stuff in my car, man. I was like, oh, I'm ready to switch teams, man. Y'all wasting everybody's time drafting people don't nobody know. The same people we keep drafting, man, the same positions year after year.
Who is that?
Oh, man, I
tried to switch team like 4 times, bro. And they always wheel me back in every draft day. I tried to switch him like 4 times, bro.
Because he went to UK, so I do know him. He's a good kid. I promise you he's a good kid, but you are not a first-round linebacker, buddy. You can't even tackle in space. How you have 93 speed and can't tackle in space? What are you doing? He can't use his hands, so we can't take him off the edge. You want to put him in safety?
I will say, unless Jonas disagrees with me, I don't think we have many personnel things where we can be like, WTF. Jonas, anybody that you...
Nah.
Yeah, I think we draft. I mean, I think like I don't even watch the draft because I know the Steelers know.
Because y'all know y'all gonna pick somebody great. We know y'all don't gotta worry about it, but we do. It sucks. I'm sorry, bro. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Hope though, y'all got Magic Johnson running. Y'all
listen. That's the only thing I'm excited about is Magic Johnson because he's done it before. I hope he don't come in here and just fall into the stigma. I hope he comes in here and does the same thing he did with the Dodgers. But let's be real. We're the command. We don't even have a name. What's the name? Stop laughing at me, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Bro, y'all don't understand my pain, bro. Y'all don't understand my pain, bro. Shit real, bro. Like we getting sued again, bro. We getting sued again. Now they want us to use the Redskins. I'm like, pick one. Pick something, bro. What do y'all want it to be? The Chiefs, West? I don't know, bro.
Bro, RJ, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
What about the Jaguars? Let's talk about some stuff.
Yo, for your health, you need to stop watching Redskins games for your health, my brother. We worry about your health, bro, because that's crazy.
Bro, we ain't had a good skill player on offense since Terry. Terry's the best thing we got.
I'm about to say, what about Scary Terry? You got Terry McLaurin.
T-Mac is it. All them other first-round picks are losers. Losers.
Wait, you don't like Jahan Dotson?
Bum. Keep going.
What about Brian Robinson Jr., bro? My boy 50 Cent. He's a 5-game shot. He can't
play. Hey, he can't even make a move in the open field. Turd. Who's next?
That's an Alabama dude. Yeah.
He won't run everybody over, bro. Y'all don't get it, bro. Hey, listen.
What about that fast dude y'all got? The one that went to Ohio State. I forgot his name.
Who?
He used to play for the Panthers. He used to play for the Panthers. I forgot his name. He fast. He a little short dude. He a wide receiver.
You talking about the receiver? What's his name? He's a bum. The fact that you don't know his name lets you know that he isn't anybody. Hey, I don't think. Listen, you know what? It's bad, bro. It's bad. It's bad.
Well, listen, that was me 5 years ago, bro. We finally started getting some players, bro. I was where you was 5 years ago, bro. I understand you, my brother.
Hey, Think about being an Arizona Cardinals fan. They about to have 3 quarterbacks in 6 years.
They got Kyler Murray. We don't.
Kyler next year, bro.
They at least got a quarterback. And even if he ends up being a bum, they got a high pick to draft one. We don't.
Wait, well, what did y'all get back from letting go of the defensive guys? Y'all didn't get a first
a second and a third round pick.
Wow.
Yeah,
but
y'all want to talk about the Buccaneers yet?
Did it? Wait, Chase didn't go for a first.
Chase went for a third. Chase went for a third, and Montez went for a second.
What?
Y'all want to talk about the Jets yet? I mean, we can switch teams at any moment.
2 top 10 defensive ends y'all traded for second and third round.
For a second and third round pick we just gave the Niners a championship with that move. Because you got to remember they added Randy Gregory a couple weeks before that. So now you got that's going to go. Oh my God. It's going to be so horrible.
They really only got 2 picks. They didn't get
We got 2 picks. That's it. Welcome to being a Commanders fan. That's all we get. 1 pick.
Wow.
What's your record this year, RJ?
5 or something like that, huh?
We got like 2 wins. We suck.
We
are horrible. It's like this every year, bro.
Well, I mean, with that, at least you got a chance of getting a good quarterback next year in the draft.
Stop it. They gonna be gone by the time for real. We done already won 2-3 games. It's over with. Everybody else is taking. Ain't got no wins. Them quarterbacks gonna be gone. We gotta wait till next year.
Game last night helped the Bears because the Bears got the Panthers pick and they beat the Panthers.
Quit talking about it, bro. Talk about something else. Because we're never gonna get it right. I feel that way. I think we cursed because Snyder was out there touching people. We're not gonna get into that part, but I think we cursed.
But how you feel about Eric Bieniemy as the OC though? Like he got that board.
He's straight. He got Sam Howell cooking, but Sam Howell done been sacked more times than Shadur. So look, we can do this all day, y'all. Listen, I don't even look at the comments. I know they go crazy on me in the comments. I'll really be going through it, bro. We really suck, bro. It is horrible, bro. Because we got Terry McLaurin. He's like one of the top 10 receivers in the league. Like legit, he's that good. He's a top 5, top 10 dude.
Nah, yeah, bro, good.
Wow.
Come on, man. That's the only thing we got. I feel like our best running back is Antonio Gibson, but he fumbles every 2 plays. I mean, listen, man.
That's facts. That boy do love fumbling the ball. I ain't gonna lie.
He's a weapon, though. Like he's so explosive and he's good, but he fumbles every 3 plays. I
lost a couple of parlays last year because of him.
God, this is embarrassing.
RJ, do y'all play the Steelers this year?
Y'all gonna beat us by 80 if y'all do.
You might have a chance.
What? Stop it! We can't block TJ Watt.
That's what we do, though. Like I'm telling you.
TJ Watt's gonna have 5 sacks.
Is that what we do?
All right.
We'll play literally the worst team in the NFL.
Listen, my brother's a Steelers fan. I know how it works. But TJ Watt gonna have 6 sacks with a pick, and he's gonna win the game on his own. Because offensive line sucks. So, but 6 sacks with a pick, that be his stats. He be going crazy. I love TJ Watt. He's probably one of the best defenders in the NFL. But man, we'd have no hope in that game.
I think it's between him and Myles Garrett, the best defensive player in the NFL.
And then people be sleeping on Cam Hayward. Come on, man. Y'all can't tell me. Listen, and y'all laughing like we got this guy. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I know y'all did. Listen.
I became a big fan of Hightower this year.
Man, y'all just got dude after dude on defense, and our best 2 players, they didn't trade. My best 2 players is defensive tackles now. So
you talking about Highsmith?
God,
you talking about Highsmith, Jonas?
Highsmith, yeah, Alex Highsmith. I mean, listen, yeah.
Yeah, the good thing too about Cam is we were playing well without Cam, so it's nice to see. It'll be nice to see him back in there, see what it looks like.
Hey,
the thing with the Steelers is they always draft good players, man.
Little brother balling out there.
Yeah, his brother's playing well too. No, listen, we're never. I don't think any Steelers fan will ever get mad at our draft picks ever. I mean, I don't. I mean, because even if you don't like it when it happens, you know, okay, you know what, I'm gonna give this a shot. They saw something, and you just trust their process. That is a benefit of being a Steelers fan. I never worry about who we're drafting. I don't even care. I'm like, he'll be fine. They'll figure it out. And if not, the Steelers will let him go.
Yeah, because you guys have that luxury. Must be nice.
Oh my God. It definitely must be nice because honestly, I don't understand why Joe Douglas keep trotting out Zach Wilson every Sunday, bro. Just because you picked him second. And I forget you picked Sam Darnold third too, bro. See?
All you gotta do is listen to the coach. The coach told you that this week. Why when they asked him, he like, man, I plead the fifth.
He had him on stuff.
Bro, Jonas, it's Joe Douglas, bro. I'm telling you, it's him. Because at the end of the day, he knows he already messed up with Sam Darnold. Like, we literally let Sam Darnold go after like 2 years. And then after one pro day, you're going to tell me Zach Wilson is 8. Like, you didn't remember you messed up on one before and not do your diligence on everybody else. You see 1-12, like, oh, we got the next Aaron Rodgers. Now he looking like hot garbage out there, bro. We got defensive players. We finally got a team. All right. If we have a great quarterback, we have a competent quarterback, we're in the playoffs, bro. Not even great, competent.
Y'all
That's what I'm asking for, bro. I'll take Sam Howell right now, bro. I'll drive a bus from New York to Washington, D.C. to get Sam Howell as long as if you take Zach Wilson, bro.
At this point, we just need to run the Wildcat for the rest of the season because we can't protect the quarterback. So come get him. We'll just put Brian Robinson back there and let him run the Wildcat.
At least your quarterback can't throw to open receivers, bro. At least your quarterback can't throw to open receivers, bro. At least your quarterback don't take a sack on fourth down when we need to win the fucking game, bro.
He's the most.
But see, you got a bad offensive line. Our quarterback just fall down in an open pocket, bro. He don't got nobody next to him. He just fall down with the game on the line, bro. Come on, man. I watch this shit every Sunday, bro. Every Sunday, bro. I watch this shit, bro.
At least y'all got. I mean, y'all still got competent players to talk about on defense. Sauce Gardner. Future all pro.
No, that's worse, bro. That's worse. I'll make it even worse, bro. Because it's like, the defense is
players. We don't,
bro. That's what makes it worse, bro. Let me hold on, RJ. Let me tell you, bro. Every Sunday, bro. Listen, bro. Every Sunday at 1 o'clock before every kickoff, I'm like, yo, we got a chance to win the game. And then I see Zach Wilson on the offense. It's over. Like literally 3 minutes in the bro. After our first drive, bro. I'm like, if the defense don't pitch a shutout, we got no chance, bro. We literally
have two defensive tackles. That's it. We don't have a corner. We don't have a safety. We don't have a backup corner. We don't have a backup safety. We don't have a linebacker. We don't have an edge.
Bro, that's good. That's good that when you go into that game without having no hope. They give me hope and then they snatch that shit away, bro. That's worse, bro.
Can we talk about something else? Let's talk about NBA or something. Because I'm getting mad. Let's talk. Let's talk about the Texans.
Can I just say that that's how I felt when I watched Colorado. I'm like, oh, we got a chance. We're going to be in there. And then I see our first offensive possession with their offensive line. And I'm like, right. Okay. Right.
Listen, I gave up. I told you last time I was on here, I let somebody in. Please, you call the plays. Because I don't know what to do. I don't have a line of block. I can't even get 2 yards on a run play. Here, you call it. Here you go. Take the line. Take my sheet, take my whistle. You got a whistle? You can have mine. Go call the plays, buddy. Good luck. 14 points. I mean, what do they want to happen? It's the line.
Yeah. No, I mean,
they can bring Andy Reid in here. Andy Reid is not going to fix this offensive line.
I mean, listen, bro. I honestly will take what you got over the situation we got right now, bro. It's painful,
no, you don't, because you don't know the entire situation. Like, you at least got good play. We don't have any good play, bro. It's that bad. We let all our good players go. We let the best left guard that we had probably in the past 15 years, Brandon Scrife. He's with the Jags now. He'll probably be an All-Pro. We just let him walk for nothing. We don't want to sign him. We won't be cheap. Boom, let him walk out the door for nothing.
RJ, who are y'all paying right now? Where's the money? Who has the biggest contract?
Allen, Payne, and T-Mac are highest paid player on the team.
Interesting.
That's it. Yeah,
defensive tackle, right? One of your highest paid players.
Bruh, it's that bad.
Damn.
Yeah, that's actually
it's that bad. It's that
Damn,
bad.
A defensive tackle, one of your highest paid players is
it's
crazy.
That bad. It's that bad, bro. Yeah, we don't have all of our linebackers that we drafted. They sucked. Everybody that we've and I like, oh God, at least we know if we draft him, he's gonna be good. Nope, no development here. Nobody develops. They just hey, it sucks as a fan, bro, to be like, but it's been for years and years and years and years. Like the last good team I saw was RG3 and them.
RG3
and Chris Cooley and we were straight.
Facts.
Man, come on, bro.
Was that when they lost to Seattle?
They just play all
day. Yeah. When RG3 blew out his knee, that's right.
Knee. Ever since then, we ain't been good. We ain't been good. Nah, go ahead, Jonas. My bad, bro.
All Washington do is draft them dudes, let them play all day rookie contract, and put them on the free agent market.
And then let
Facts.
Them go. Yeah.
We don't pay nobody. Facts. You see what we just did to man. Listen, I'm getting so mad I can't even get it out.
All right, what about the 49ers and the Jaguars?
Ooh. Well, thanks to the Redskins, we don't have two players on that team. If they meet in the Super Bowl, they help them get there. Meanwhile, we're two. Come on, you know what? I'm gonna mute myself.
I got the 49ers, Jonas. I think the 49ers gonna win.
Where's the game at?
They in Jacksonville.
I don't know. I think but the 49ers coming off a bye week, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the Jaguars are too?
Yeah. But 49ers getting Debo and Trent Williams back in the week.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's telling me to pick the Jaguars only because that's a long trip from Cali to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is the game? Is it a 1 o'clock kickoff or 4:25?
You won.
Oh, West Coast team don't really do good in the 1 o'clock kickoffs. Jaguars
they
might
sure
pull this
don't.
one out. Yeah.
Wait, I need to give a shout out to Lawrence for the super chat. Just to support, by the way, Cowboys, aka America's team, barf, to the Super Bowl and see you.
Come on now, Lawrence, man. Y'all say this every year, bro. Bro, y'all say
Cowboys fans worse than the Lakers fans.
Bro, they just like Knicks fans, bro. I'm from New York. I hear this every year from Knicks fans, but just like, we this year gonna be Knicks going to the playoffs. Nothing. Bro, Cowboy fans don't I don't know how y'all have the courage to come every year, every off season. Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. Y'all say this every year and it never happens, and y'all keep saying it.
I have a question. Do we think that Trevor Lawrence is going to outplay Brock Purdy?
Ooh. I don't think so because he's having Debo back. He got Debo back in this game, and he has all his weapons. So he's he could just go back to being just a game manager. So he's gonna start looking good again.
You think?
You want to know what the difference is? Trevor Lawrence is going up against an all Pro Bowl defense, and Brock Purdy's going up against a bunch of bums.
The Jaguars defense is all right. They got a good defense, RJ.
They got Campbell and that's it. Josh, shout out to Josh. He's from the crib too, but
we about to say Josh Allen too.
Well, their defense looked amazing when we played them. So
hell yeah, they beat.
Didn't y'all just say anybody defense look amazing?
No. I don't think anybody's defense looks amazing when they play us. No, I said we usually find a way to lose to teams that we're supposed to beat.
And y'all still end up with at least a win. We can switch legacies for real. We can switch.
We don't want to switch. We don't want to switch legacies. No.
Yeah, please.
I've never even heard of that before.
We good.
Hey, listen, y'all can have Carson Wentz and Patrick Ramsey and listen, please.
No, we're good.
Well,
we just want to see a couple of tweets.
Bro, he was a turd.
Man, Patrick Ramsey was a swing and a miss for real.
He was such a bum. Hey, dog.
All right, well, I'm about to end this live before RJ has a heart attack.
I already did. It's too late. Told y'all don't get me started, man.
Well, you know what? I appreciated it. I needed this laugh. But yeah. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, y'all. Holla at y'all boys. You heard me?
Have a good one.